Welcome to another episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, where we take those three things, put them in a bowl, put in some guac, some sour cream, we give it a good old stir, good old mash up, and we make magic happen. Thanks for joining us for another episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the campaign so far. You wouldn't be here if you didn't, I think. Maybe. Who knows? Let's find out together.
There's not a lot that they can really do if they're not.
Yeah. But if they want to listen to it somewhere that they're not currently listening to it, where can they go to?
So you are more than welcome to continue listening where you currently are.
If you want.
However, the grass is always greener. So if you do fancy switching formats, we are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Amazon Music. A new one this week, iHeartRadio.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Castbox, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Stitcher.
Yes.
I have a genuine question. Do you make some of these up? Or these are all legit platforms?
These are all listed on our wonderful distribution app, Anchor.
Too many, if you ask me.
Wow.
No, not when it comes to content.
Content is king.
Quantity over quality, which is why I'm announcing we're going for 100 episodes.
How many are we
What does that mean?
We are
what does that
currently
mean?
on the
Sorry.
6th, so...
Six?
no, sorry, 6th just released, so 94 to go.
Of what? What are you talking
This. We're
I'm
going to do another...
confused.
about? We had loads of
We've
episodes.
had loads of episodes.
Yeah, but we're going to do 100 of this campaign.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Times it by 10, whatever you have planned.
Yeah. So I love your energy. I love what you're bringing
Thank
to
you.
me tonight. You're really laying it down, and I'm gobbling it up.
I'll be asleep by 9.
Oh, chance would be a fine thing. Now, if you want to buy some fantastic goodies from a fantastic provider, Nathan, what you got for the listeners?
Thanks, George. Guess what, everybody? We're currently an ambassador for Game Tea.
Yes, sir.
A wonderful company that makes luxury handcrafted items for geeks and gamers worldwide. That's right, everybody. They ship worldwide. So if you fancy yourself a hot new set of dice for that character that you've just made 10 million of, or perhaps you want to get a candle because your shit smells.
Whoa. Is that in the script they give you?
Yeah, weird script this week.
Yeah, it's an odd one.
Then head on over to Game Tea and at checkout use the discount code THEBRIGSY. That's THEBRIGGSY.
Goddamn.
Keeping you on your toes. And that will get you 5% off of your entire order. Not only do you get great stuff, it helps support us.
Sorry, that's one of the worldwide orders just flying out the door.
We've just shipped it.
That's just shipped. Sorry, there's a plane flying over.
Yeah, it gets hot in here.
It's real hot.
Because of this hot discount, which will get you great items. It helps support us, and it helps support a local company that is a staunch ally of the LGBTQIA plus community. That is a win, win, win. Do yourself a favour and get on over to Game Tea.
Oh,
That was clean, right?
silly
issues.
energy, and I'm loving it.
Nah,
Pick you
it was
over
great.
me. Who'd believe that?
I think it's because I said that, we had the podcast as well. If you had said, I'm part of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
they would have been all over it.
Yeah.
50% discount code.
Freebies, just
Yeah.
left, right, centre. Right, well, thank you, Mr. Briggs. Now, before we go to you, down below, Si, one more thing. All right, one more thing. Where can they find us on socials?
So, if you'd like to keep up with our socials, you can find us on Instagram.
Us.
On socials.
Keep up with us.
Us at Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, all one word, on Instagram. And Dungeons_Dudes on Twitter, which unfortunately I was just in the middle of changing the name while you were doing the previous plug. But I've lost the option to do it. So that'll probably change by the next episode.
Goddamn.
Were we changing that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, and then I just bottled it.
Yeah.
He wasn't brave enough.
He's been busy doing social things.
He's been busy buying some wonderful products from Game 2.
Yeah, he really has.
And they have just re-advertised the shirt that you are currently wearing and modelling.
Look at that.
It's like my favourite t-shirt to wear. Super comfortable, loose fitting, pump cover.
And then, last but not least, if you want something a little different, maybe not a little. You don't want to have too many actual plays in your life. There's a lot of actual plays. You might want something a little spicier. Don't know what you got for us.
You can head over to thinkingcritically.co.uk where you can see all the episodes from my D&D discussion podcast, where we take a single word or topic and discuss what it means in the ttrpg framework. There's a different guest each week from the ttrpg community, from artists and streamers and homebrewers and other professions, app developers. Simon is there as well.
Yeah, that is true.
He's there.
Yeah, they're thinkingcritically.co.uk and everything's there. Give me money on Ko-fi, I guess, as well.
Nice. Danker. So, anything else from anyone?
We might be going back to Twitch.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
He's done it.
I've
We've
done it.
committed.
Wait, because I suggested you've thrown me in.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, this is
Oh, he's trying to take credit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there we go.
This guy,
Yeah, so-
he doesn't want to put his stamp on that when it goes down the
If
ball
it
of
doesn't
flames.
happen, at George on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Don't. Lovely stuff. Yes, no, I think
Shit,
for
boy.
the return of your campaign, which will probably be, late this year, early next year?
So, rough timeline. This current campaign will probably wrap by the end of November.
Yeah, mid to early, I reckon.
We'll take a break over the Christmas period, and then we'll pick back up again probably the second weekend of January.
Yes.
Everybody being able to make it.
Yes. And we'll have some Twitch goodness, hopefully.
We'll see.
We'll certainly try.
We're fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. It will probably go through a couple of stages just to kind of find what works. But yeah, there you go. Hey, you can go back to doing your edits, mate.
Everybody loved the edits.
Everybody freaking loved them.
Love the edits.
Gotta bring the edits back, baby. Yes. Well, hopefully we will have that happening in January.
But again, if that doesn't happen, at George
Don't you
on
fucking...
Twitter.
Don't you...
Here's where you can post anything now to.
Here's his what 3 words address.
Yeah. Where we are right this instant.
Stunning. Right, well, with all that covered off the top, shall we play some D&D, gents?
Let's do it.
I reckon so.
I
Probably.
reckon
We
should.
got here at 6:30.
Nah,
They don't need
It's
to know.
now
They-
20 to 8.
They
They
don't
don't
know.
need to know.
They don't need to know about inefficiency.
They want to know.
The fans, that's what they came for.
They demand it.
They demand a blood sacrifice.
Satisfaction.
Is that another plane?
Nice.
That's another
Oh,
order.
it's music.
That's the music. So, let's start this with a little recap of last session, shall we? So, after your hasty retreat from Golden Pass, you arrived in Zragate to a not so warm welcome from the guards manning the teleportation circle that the Grand Master had sent you through. Their protocols dictated that they had to take you into custody as you hadn't given them any prior warning of your arrival, and with a brief attempt at persuading them otherwise, you were slapped in irons and led away from the teleportation circle. As you were led through the twisting, turning, stone corridors of the underground warren you'd arrived in, Finn took to pointing fingers at Lovenor for not helping them out of their binds on arrival, further fueling his suspicions of Lovenor. As you were taken to your cells and stripped of your weapons, you were placed inside these magical prison cells that you all took to investigating their properties that seemed to prevent you from creating any magic or doing any kind of communication outside of your cell. As your investigations failed and you didn't seem to figure out how to get around it, you let sleep take you, and nightmares of the attack of the Summer's Close Festival and the ambush at Golden Pass filled your minds with a voice, that same worrying voice carrying through all of your collective sleeps and saying the words, "You're finally in position, ready to strike." As you awoke, you had a new feeling of power and aches across your bodies and you were all individually taken to the Council of Seven to testify. You were guided from the heavy stone tight corridors where you were kept into more ornate marble floors and column spaces, and finally into a large chamber with the Council of the Seven all waiting for you. Upon entry, Finn and Arcaximus recognised two of the councillors who had been present at summer's close: Baroness Morkwood, a high elf woman in bard-like attire, and Professor Lucaria, an elderly human gentleman in purple and red robes. In this chamber, you all ask separately the same questions. Who are you? Why have you come here? And why should we believe you? And with your honest answers and various persuasion rolls, the council deliberated and came to the decision to trust you. As you were reunited with your weapons and brought before the Seven as a group, the guards were asked to leave the council chamber. Baroness Morkwood took to deliver the judgment on you three, explained the terror of this new threat, why people shouldn't resist it, and how important you three would be as scapegoats if her cult's plan failed. With this, everyone, aside from the Baroness and Professor, were frozen and paralysed as she and the Professor began assassinating the councillors who were frozen. With 3 councillors dead and Finn and Ark finally breaking free of their paralysis, they began to attack the Baroness and the Professor. Fireball was cast, some people dispelled some magic. One of the councillors, a red tiefling barbarian, broke free and helped you in the fight. With the Professor finishing off the final councillor, other than the tiefling, you three and that councillor set to attacking the Baroness and Professor. Ark and the barbarian took on the Baroness head-on, and Ark shook off Dominate Person whilst continuing to deal damage. And with Lucian finally breaking free, he took to firing upon dealing blows on the Professor, who was now flying above you all around the chamber, dealing deadly damage from above. With the group and their new comrade dealing heavy damage to the Professor and Baroness, and with Ark in the line of fire, Finn took the final killing blow on both of these would-be assassins with Cone of Cold. In the process of Finn using Cone of Cold, he downed Arcaximus, but importantly took the enemies off the board, whilst also taking command of the Baroness's spirit. Through Lucian's speedy investigation, Ark was brought back to his feet, but before the group could relax, a piercing pain struck your minds. With Ark and Finn shrugging off the effects, Lucian began to lose control of his actions. As a voice called out in all of your minds, this wasn't the way it was meant to go. You're mine. So, with that being said, can I get you all to roll initiative?
No.
Oh!
Do you know what? That's pretty okay for me.
Good thing I have advantage. 2 natural ones with advantage. So that's cool.
Oh, mate.
That's cool. I'm nearly dead, so...
Luckily, I don't think he is an assassin. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thank goodness.
Because otherwise, you'd be dead.
You'd be dead. With advantage, 2 ones. That sucks.
Yeah, but...
Get him out now, and then I can crit and just destroy him in 1 hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not doing anything on this turn, by the way. I can't. I've got things to do.
Put your willy away.
It's just my rod.
It's my rod of sexy.
Sexy boy.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, so what have we got? Scores on the doors for a cheeky initiative. Oof.
4.
Oof.
I'm like, ooh, I'm cold, I'm slow.
Yeah, you've had a rough go.
I have had a rough go.
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
had a difficult time, to be fair to him.
Both of you are turning on me. That's triggering for Dark Activist.
Cool. That was. We'll start from the top then. So we'll do 25 to 20. Anyone? Okay. That's good. 20 to 15 to 20. Barbarian got 19, so quite high up. Okay. 10 to 15?
14.
14.
I got an 11.
Nice.
Hey.
and 11, and then a 4 from Arky Baby. Okay, right, so.
How much I wanna?
So, as you're all stood at the table where the Council of the Seven were once sat, to your far right, or as you're looking at, to your far left, you've got 2 councillors frozen solid, dead, being the Baroness and the Professor. Across the table you have various councillors dying or dead already. Over here you've got the Red Tiefling, Barbarian, in the corner, and Lucian. This pain that's come over you, and this voice that started speaking, just starts simply saying to you, kill them. Kill them all. And I would like you to consider everyone else other than you on an enemy now.
Okay. In that case, my face.
And we'll give you a surprise round, because...
We don't know he's been taken.
Yeah.
My face and physical appearance will change to match this alteration of personality, but yeah, it seems like it's not settling. It's very monstrous. Hair's now gone from a nice platinum white to sort of matted and grey, and yeah, his facial features become less what's the word I'm looking for? More gith than human,
Okay.
as you're used to, but still just constantly moulding.
That's just spooky.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
oh, but I have a surprise round, right?
Yeah, so with that, now that your form has changed, you've taken on this kind of quite evil, kind of ever-changing presence, what are you going to do?
Who's the nearest to me?
Move yourselves around if you think it was any different, but I'm pretty sure that's where you all were stood.
Sounds
So,
like to me.
I guess Finn would be...
I was
Somewhere else.
in another room. Yeah.
to have a cry.
Yeah. So you're currently all down on one knee where this pain has taken your minds. But yeah, Finn is probably the closest to you.
Standing back up, I pull my rapier from its sheath and just lunge.
Nice. I get to roll an attack.
Yeah.
You won't do it.
It's 23 to hit.
And that might do it.
Yeah, hits, whatever. I ain't scared.
Cool. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Pump.
I've never done PvP. This feels wrong.
It does feel wrong.
It does
I
feel
feel.
wrong.
Nah.
This doesn't represent.
Kill him. Kill him now.
now. You're gonna win.
It's what a barbarian hopes for, because he's got like low charisma and wisdom typically. So then he's like, oh, I'll kill you all.
Everyone's gonna die.
7
7.
is the damage. Piercing.
Nice.
Hissing.
Lovely stuff. Right, so with the surprise round over, let's start from the top, which is actually our Tiefling Barbarian.
She's just getting out of there.
She's backing up because she's still hurting, and she ain't getting involved in your shit.
Oh,
But not too far. Actually, no. You know what? She's going to come a little bit closer, but not get right into the mixer. Yeah, she's kind of like just leaning on her great axe, just like looking at you lot and wondering what's going on. Because only been one thing happened so far. You've just been stabbed. So. Next up, Finn. You've just been stabbed.
Somewhat confused and still feeling a tad guilty from what had just transpired. Finn will grab a hold of his rod, squeeze tightly until it warms up.
He's a growing lad.
Yeah. There's always a time and place. This is it.
And he will use his action to regain a spell slot.
Okay.
And just not. He'll rotate around Lucius. Lucius or Lucian? Lucian. Sorry, it's been a while.
What? Within 5 feet, is that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not leaving you melee.
I'll
Just
go.
kind of like.
Suss him out.
Yeah, just. Right, yeah, slightly higher octave. What exactly? You right? You okay? Looking at his eyes, do his eyes look normal?
Well, my face is just constantly moving.
Oh, shit.
So that's one thing.
Yeah.
He
But
doesn't-
we've seen his face change before, so that's not that.
Yeah, I
shown them
have shown them that, but it's like, oh, it kind of looks like me, but it's, yeah.
Okay.
And aside from that, kind of focused, but not in the sense of on what you're saying, more on I'm a fuck on you.
Yeah. Does his eyes? I don't know if this would change. Probably would change with his face. But does it look like the eyes that we've seen before when people have been like?
Yeah.
Good question.
Okay.
It does. Oh yeah, then you're dry.
Okay. I will, kind of discerning that, I will just say to Arcaximus, I think he might be losing it a little.
Slow glaive into the ground, slowly stand back up to my feet.
Have you got another mini?
Yeah, what do you need?
I just need something for my Spectre, as that goes after
How about
me.
an invisible?
Oh my god!
For me once, for me twice.
So I will get that to float around to get advantage on the strike. And I'm just going to get it to try and bring him down, kind of hoping that if we can get him down, it might snap him out of his funk.
Yeah.
So that is going to be
Got the fun.
just a single attack. Spectres aren't super strong, but
That's right.
Great Bond film.
Smidgens.
I'm glad I had advantage. So that is 19 to hit. Okay, so you will take 3d6 necrotic.
Non-lethal, of course, I imagine.
So that's 8 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Dutty 20.
Ooh, baby.
Dirty 20. Question. Gains a +5 bonus to attack rolls. That's just a hit, not the actual damage, isn't it?
What?
As part of my Accursed Spectre, it says that it gains a +5 bonus to attack rolls. So that's just
damage.
to hit.
That's,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
damage.
That's cool. Cool. So you succeed, and nothing bad happens to you. But yeah, this spectre of the woman that we just killed kind of like reaches its fingers up underneath your rib cage and like kind of hooks in a little bit, and you feel like the life essence almost like being drained from you. But you,
She's sucking my soul out of me.
she's sucking the soul right out of you.
Sliz.
Oh, actually, we can kill him. It's fine.
Turbo Spectre 3000. Spin cycle.
But that's. I'm gonna get it to continue to float around, and that's it.
So with all your stuff covered, Lucian, you are up, baby. What are you gonna do? Well, your main mission right now is to kill
Kill them all!
everyone in the room with you. So what would you like to do with that as your prerogative?
Current objective: survive.
Survive.
Yeah, as I'm now getting grief from this boy, I will flick up my Hellfire dagger, because it's a soul for a soul, and yeah, so I'm essentially dual wielding at this point, rapier in one hand, dagger in another, and just go to cut him with the dagger.
Are you still going for Finn?
Yes.
What? I didn't hurt you.
I'm not going to hurt you.
That was my Spectre. That was, what's her name? Baroness.
Baroness Morkwood.
Yeah.
Well, I hope this doesn't get too awkward.
Fuck.
Oh, I like that.
I love
17 to hit.
17 hits. Finn's just trying to like shake side to side because of the rapier.
that. Yeah. Zip, 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 zip.
That's 5 piercing. And then
So, just to help you out, Si, did you perhaps want to try and hide before you attacked me? Just putting it out there.
Where's he gonna go?
yeah, there's nowhere for me to.
There's a
But
pillar
that's
there.
there. So I'd have to move out of your range.
You have,
Yeah,
you have a
you
bonus
get-
action to disengage.
I do.
But then you would need to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can stay in the fray.
I'm just saying. You
Oh, actually, no.
You take a little bit of damage.
If
but
we
then
retcon a bit, and
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of your turn, I can use Skirmisher to move half my speed without provoking
There you go.
opportunity attack.
And that's
There you
what? What's your full speed?
Is that not a reaction?
Oh, fuck, it is a reaction. Yeah, but it'd be a reaction to the end of...
Oh,
The
is
attack.
Is that the trigger?
If that's what we're retconning, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd have
Is
to
that
come
the-
after
is
an
that-
attack.
Yeah.
So
is
Finn
that the
attacked
trigger
you.
for
Yes.
Skirmisher.
Yeah.
Finn attacked you. Skirmisher is your reaction.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So I can move 20 feet, so I'm just going to hide here.
So then you're gonna.
Perfect.
So yeah, that'll be your action or bonus action to hide. You could bonus action hide.
He's doing it as a reaction, so he's not getting his turn.
Yeah.
Got you.
And then, well, now we're back to his turn. Then
You'd have to-
then yeah, we're back to.
You'd
where
have to
he
go
is.
there, but you've still
Oh,
got
see.
enough movement.
So you're there. You're hiding.
Yeah.
From your hiding, are you then attacking?
Yes.
Cool. So you'll get advantage. So you get sneak.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just trying to, just helping you out, bro. I'm helping you kill me.
Kill you,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
Praise
so
be.
I'll re-roll for the
Could
sneak.
get a crit.
Is it with advantage? Yeah, because I'm...
You're hidden. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm...
You also need to roll a stealth check.
Okay, do you want me to do that first?
Yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
would stealth, and then you guys
Stealth
would roll
first.
against that. PvP, right? So
Up to you if you want to just do it off of passive perception or if you want us to actually.
roll your stealth.
19.
Anyone's passive perception higher than that?
Nope.
Nope. Yours is.
No way.
No.
No way.
So we'll consider you hidden.
Dirty 20 to hit.
On Finn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, that hits.
Right, Mitch. And then that'll be, 5 prison-style shankings with my Hellfire dagger.
Right. I
Otherwise-
thought you meant like 5 attacks. I was like, wait, what?
No, sorry, so it's 1 attack
But with
5d6.
plus 5d6. So
You got this.
That's
Now-
good.
OG attack is 6 piercing.
6 piercing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Straight off the top.
Plus
Oh, I was on 69.
2,
Nice.
5, 7, 9, 15.
15. Easy.
Nice.
And then
And you're like repeatedly stabbing me in the back. I'm just shouting at Arcaxman. There's definitely something wrong with him.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
and then cunning action, I'll hide again
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
using cunning action.
Okay.
So just go on there. And then do you want me to
Roll another stealth
roll
check.
stuff?
Yeah. Is it? Tell them what it is. Tell them what it is, what it is, what it is, what it isn't.
That was stealth.
Oh yeah. So it's nat 20, which brings my total to 31.
Wow.
You are fucking hidden. You
Sneak.
He's come out of the shadows, jabbed you up, and gone. With that done, that's what your bonus is.
Yeah, that's everything.
Arc. Light arc reactor.
What are we doing?
I just put my hand here. Is that okay?
It's, you're in my space. That it's actually better.
I'm gonna leave it there.
What you got for us, Arky baby?
Where's he gone?
Over there. I mean, I'm in the worst position because I've got my back to him. I'm like nailed over, pissing blood.
You do like the anime spit up. It's just like, yeah, you're like 12 litres of blood just coming out.
I have to stand up, even though I'm not really doing anything.
You got
It feels unnatural being sat down during combat.
Yeah.
No, I'm technically not. I'm running one character, and then
It's a DM style people would consider unnatural.
Oh, I can't cast that because I need to save my slots. I will cast because I can't see him. Although, yeah.
No.
I will cast. Did you just do bless again? That's a bit boring.
No. So, mate.
I'll cast Shield of Faith on you.
Oh!
So 10 minutes, 2+ AC. Seeing you just have been stabbed loads, I was like, he could do with not being stabbed as much.
As I'm like coughing up blood, it's just like.
Blood goes back in your mouth.
I start drowning.
You've waterboarded yourself.
And I say,
nice.
of course, steal yourself.
You gotta say it in the voice though.
Steal yourself,
There he is.
boy! Boy!
Oh god.
We must take him out of his stupor by any means. Are you prepared to do what must be done?
I kind of look at you with slightly, almost like sad, like puppy dog eyes. Yes.
I feel like you just did it to me, so
That's why he's got the puppy dog
Yeah.
eyes, because he feels bad.
you must do it again.
All right.
That would be my action. No, it won't be, because Shield of Faith's a bonus action.
Oh shit!
Bizarrely.
Fuck! Chicken strips are truly fucked.
I fucked them. I'm fucking them right now.
It's the crossover event of the century.
Shit. I thought that was going to be my action, and it's like nice and easy and done.
Yeah.
In which case, I will do my my Watcher's Will on the pair of the three of us, including the barbarian.
Nice. Do we need a little marker to put some there?
Marker.
What would you like?
I need concentration,
You need concentration.
regardless, and then I will just move to be close to you. Here.
Concentration.
So you're
you.
in my little bubble. I'll remember Watcher's Will. It's fine. There's
Okay.
no.
You just move closer to me.
Yeah. So you're in my bubble, my paladin zone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, just changes what I was going to do.
I can move
No,
somewhere else.
No, you don't know that.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
TPK.
So, barbarian.
I want you in my 10-foot radius, baby.
Yeah.
Oh god. Barbarian's up next. She's going to move into the area. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get to there. Now this particular action doesn't say that she needs to see the person it's against. It just says the barbarian chooses one creature within 30 feet. Assuming she knows they're within 30 feet though, I guess.
Yeah.
But if the target can see or hear the barbarian, which the target would be able to, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
And in fact, you and your Spectre and the Barbarian have got watch as well. I don't need it,
nice.
so I'll give it to them, just in case. You never know.
18.
18 fails.
Oh!
With that, you are frightened of the barbarian
Hey!
as she beats her chest with her axe and just goes, "Fuck off, you bastard!"
Bruh!
and just readies herself, great axe in hand. But yeah, you are now frightened of her, can't go near her, and that's it. Yeah,
It's like being 15 again.
yeah, there you go. Cool. So you can't go near the barbarian.
Cool.
So that's that one covered. Next up, Finn.
Me reading the this spell correctly, just going to do more damage. I'm just going to kill him.
I told you, you got to do what must be done.
Right, so that's... Okay, with you saying that, and kind of saying that I've just done it to you, I will back up 5 feet.
You're still in the juice.
And I will hold my action until I see Lucian.
Okay.
And just for your clarification, I am holding Cone of Cold.
Oh. He's gonna do it. He's gonna shit in the street. Oh, you're really doing it.
But yeah.
So you need to see Lucian.
Yes.
Alright. Noted. Remember it.
Cool. And then my Spectre also does not know where he is. So it's just going to move, it's just going to float to the side of me and just kind of be... I guess it will hold its action to attack anybody that comes near me.
Okay. So if they come near you,
Yeah.
come, it attacks.
Yeah.
Okay, glad we got there.
Lucian.
Yeah, I'll again emerge from the shadows, unbeknownst of this Kamehame.
Bummer. So you're still remaining hidden whilst you do this?
Well, I'm assuming once I peek around, go past here, I'll be in vision. Because he's facing me now, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not really realising that. I'll go to make a ranged attack. Well, not a ranged attack, but approach with my rapier.
Yeah.
Have at you, Finn.
Just to make it spicy, up to DM, just because I just knew that he stabbed me from behind, so I'm just staring behind me. I don't know specifically where he's coming from, so if you want to do like a dex off to see if he can get to me and attack me first before I let off the spell, just
I like
throwing it out there.
I like the
I'd be
extra
happy
bit of
with that.
spice, yeah. If both plans are happy, then let's do it.
I mean, you'll beat me because my dex is trash.
So are you just doing straight up dex check or save?
I guess it would be a dex check.
It's the same for me.
14?
13.
Oof, it's close. Alright, Lucian.
As I was hidden then, would I still have advantage, or am I just straight rolling now?
No, advantage, yeah. So you've come out of the shadows so fast.
Oh.
You've beaten him on a dex.
What was that?
Who's clapping? The plane hasn't landed yet.
So what we got? 23 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
With your +2 AC?
Wait, what did you say?
23.
23.
Yeah. My AC sucks.
I'd still have sneak attack, right? Or
Yeah, if you had advantage, yeah,
yeah.
which you did.
Yes. Cool. Right. Steal yourself for this bitch. I know that's your thing, but it sounded cool in my
You've
head.
been stealing.
Stab him!
So that's only a 4 piercing with the rapier,
Okay.
but now the wrath begins.
Here comes the nasty.
2, 5, 10, 16, 20 altogether.
Okay.
Oof. So now that he's up in your shit, done some damage, are you going to loose your spell? And now that he's up close to you, does that give you any kind of...
Concentration check is half the damage.
Yeah. Or 10, whatever's higher.
Cool. I make it. I rolled 16, so 19 total.
So you've still got the spell,
Still got the spell.
and loosing it when he's that close to you makes no difference.
Makes no difference as cone. So
Right.
as you're like shanking me, I'm just like, and just like blow it out into your chest, and my
Jeez.
spectre attacks you as well.
Oh fuck!
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch! So you only take half.
It's probably the best I've ever rolled.
It's really hot. I'm very attracted to you right now.
It's the red lighting. It's gonna be a tiefling vibe.
Oh,
My God.
oh my god. Oh god, he's still rolling.
Still going.
Yep.
High level warlock,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
So it's upcast to 5, 6.
So that would be 31 points of cold damage, but reduced to 15.
Cool.
And then my spectre rolled an 8.
Oh,
It's getting blown around in the air.
All that cold flying around.
Yeah. So you, as you're like shanking me, as the final one goes in, I just kind of grab your wrists and just release this torrent of cold, jagged, fire-like ice kind of into you, and then kind of like sprays past and like almost like shatters this pillar behind you. It just kind of like drop to a knee like, Arcaximus, I feel
Now, so that's your held action.
Yep.
So you've had an action.
Yeah.
You've got a bonus action. Lucien.
which I'll use to use cunning action to disengage,
Nice.
and then
You won't be able to hide then.
no. But I can still get cover.
You're going to take 3 opportunity attacks.
Disengage.
It's disengage with cunning
Mother
action.
trucker,
yeah.
but we see where you go. So
Shoot her! Shoot her! Okay.
That little square.
Top of the round. Oh no, hold on. No, sorry, yeah, no.
That was
Arky baby,
bottom
is
of the
you.
round.
Bottom of the round.
Oh, you're a bomb.
Oh,
I know.
can I get to him? Is that there then? Is it?
Yeah, it'd be where those pillars are on the map. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that square.
Yeah.
So I can't get to you.
And you got range on your.
Only 10 feet.
Yeah, not enough. So what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just fucking staring you down.
Oh no. Sacred Flame.
ooh.
Okay.
Dex save. Oh, it's a dex save, so you're probably gonna make
Sacred
it.
flame. Lend me your hand, darling. Can you feel my heartbeat? Yeah, please roll your checks.
I
Yeah, dex save.
saw Natasha Atomic Kitten perform at Pop World.
Did you?
Nice.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Is it half or just
Nothing.
no effect?
Nah, it's cantrip. So
Sacred flame.
but that's fine.
Worst cantrip.
Any of our listeners that play Baldur's Gate 3, you know.
Yep.
You just know.
100%.
Fucking trash. But, hey, if you've got it, use it, why not?
Yeah, cost me nothing.
Get it out there. Any other... That's it?
Oh no, I can't do that. No, I'm done.
Right.
Fuck off.
Our red tiefling comrade is going to push up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No.
You
Wait.
can't get close to her
What would count as close again, sorry?
if you were heading towards her.
Oh, okay.
But as
He did
part
head.
of frightened, if you can, doesn't that give you disadvantage if you can see the person that you're frightened of or something?
Let me check the old spell. The bar and cheese.
Did he not move towards her? But coming towards you as well?
She would have been adjacent.
It's fine, just for future reference.
We're cheating. Something.
I didn't. I
Tell us
wasn't
why
aware
you're
of
cheating.
this.
Tell us why you're cheating.
Tell the listeners why you're cheating.
Why are you cheating?
So I want to win Dungeons and Dragons.
It doesn't specify. So this is intimidating presence. Chooses one creature within 30 feet. If the target can see or hear the barbarian, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of the barbarian until the end of the barbarian's next turn.
Yeah. So a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
So if he was to go for arc, fine.
Yeah.
If he was to go for you or...
It just would have meant that he wouldn't have got sneak attack last time because he would have had disadvantage.
Well, do you want to take 20 off what I...
Nope, because none of us questioned it at the time.
No,
but just for
that's
future
true.
reference.
Dice have been rolled.
Yeah.
It's out there. Okay. So, moving forwards, as long as he can see the barb.
He's got disadvantage.
Okay. And she's going to take her action to just go, I thought you guys were on my side. What is going on?
He's been taken. He's been compromised like your friends.
Right. Okay.
Kill him.
And that is her action. Next up is Bleedy Boy, Finn.
Finn is going to struggle to his feet, kind of skid a little bit on the puddle of blood underneath him.
Not puddle of blood.
Run in a diagonal 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because you didn't stealth last time, did you?
No.
No, okay, cool. And I don't have any spells, so I'm just going to Eldritch Blast! Just chuck 2 hurling smoky fireballs of Eldritch Blast at you.
Oh shit.
Roll that attack.
Natural 19. Ooh, and then a 13. So I would imagine that doesn't. Yeah,
Just the 19.
that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. So you take 9 points of force damage, and then my spectre will 5, 10 float through the pillar.
Nice.
Sick.
It's getting crowded here, and attempt to get at you, mate, at the end of my turn, because I can't do anything else on mine. But I'm nice and far away, pissing blood.
Listening.
So that is, but it has +5, so that is 20 to hit. But again, it's only 3d6, so 12 points of necrotic damage, and then I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. 12, you succeed.
Okay.
It's more of a deterrent than it is like an actual damage dealer. Cool. That's the end of Finn's turn and the end of his Spectre's turn.
Fantastic. Lucien, you're up.
Yeah, I'm Lucian.
Wait, who's who?
Jesus Christ.
So,
I am Lucian now.
look at So, you've got disadvantage.
Yeah.
You are being hounded from all sides.
Am I, sort of backed up into a corner, I guess?
Well, the room.
Oh, it does go on.
Oh yeah, it does go backwards. So there's more columns dotted back, yeah.
Cool. In this absolute rage or hubris of invincibility through possession, I'm going to attempt to attack the Spectre.
Okay. You would if you could, and you could if you should.
With my Hellfire Dagger to once and for all send it to the River Styx.
Oh, baby.
Wouldn't count on it. It's 11 to hit.
Spectre.
Wait, did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh, in that case...
No, I'm just saying that you wouldn't have had to. because you're not in line of sight of the barbarian.
Oh yeah. No, for whatever reason I rolled 2 dice anyway. But fuck, yeah. So I can't choose, can I? So I'll have to roll again.
Yeah.
Even the highest one was what, a 3 and a 4 there.
I had a 3 and a 4.
So
Yeah.
don't bother.
Cool.
Well,
So yeah.
not to.
No,
don't-
yeah.
No, that's fair. So that 11 to hit.
11 to hit. Just misses. It's got an AC of 12.
In that case,
It goes
I
like
will...
incorporeal as you go to like slice through it.
In that case,
It's like you tried to hit wet laundry.
I am going to take a bonus action and use cunning action to hide.
Yep. Yeah.
Like here.
Yeah. If you roll your stealth well enough.
So 29.
29. Hidden.
It's like a shadow permanently follows my every step.
Where's it gone?
Surprise.
Yeah.
There's 2 of us.
Nice. Alright. Oh,
That's good.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
the guns are out. The guns are out.
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god.
Nah.
Alright, that is Lucian. Arcaximus, you're up. He's just fucking disappeared. I mean, you know where he is.
Can I go and look
love
for him?
this.
Yes. You may use
Or
an
is it just,
action
like,
to
invisible?
look for him.
What if I just walk forward 10 feet?
I mean, he's hidden.
I don't know. Is this considered 5 feet? This bit here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There'd be a
Just making sure
walkway
because like my spectre would have blocked that technically.
Yeah, so
if there's
that-
5
yeah.
feet on the other side, that's fine.
Yeah.
This
You
is
can
always
walk
the
up
weird thing with like hiding, but then just walking.
being in plain sight.
Yeah.
Because like these guys were fighting very close to
To where
my
it was.
face,
Yeah. I would say
so I'm just gonna walk there.
Ah!
you got me.
Just there, like.
I thought it was hidden.
I mean, I don't know.
Actually, no, that's how you know I'm possessed, because I'm not smoking.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! It means business.
Something's not right.
He's not drinking. He's not drinking coffee and talking about French noir.
Yes, filled his hands with weapons.
Let's say you can use a bonus action to try and perceive him.
I won't beat 30, so
It won't be 30.
Why don't you just reach, like, say there's like a giant shadow and it's like horror movie-esque. Stay with me. It's like, I know he's there, but I just have to,
You can roll with you can
like,
roll an attack with
reach out.
disadvantage.
oh yeah, of course I can.
That's what you can do. Roll an attack with
Yeah,
disadvantage.
that's what I'll do.
Only because you got a 30 pretty much. So I mean,
yeah.
it
It would just be the fray of the battle where you just kind of like come swinging around the corner,
Yeah,
nice.
presuming that he's there.
it's settled then.
It will be done.
Not gonna hit, I imagine. Nothing more than a 10.
Oh.
Next
Got
hit.
it.
20. Unnatural. That hit.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
But that rogue life saved you an extra hit. So you know, them rogues do.
Them rogues.
Them rogues do.
And then I'll use my last first level spell slot to smite you,
Almighty smiter.
My guy.
which is 2d8. He says. I always forget.
He served an eviction notice.
Man, why can I never find it when I need to find it, you know?
Tell me about it.
Tell me what you think about me.
Always the way, innit?
This is the way.
You just lost the game.
2d8.
Oh.
Finish him.
16 plus 3. 19 damage in total.
Fuck. Who'd
Again,
have thought fighting 3 people at once?
It's hard, huh?
Yeah.
again, not.
Don't tell him.
You do have a reaction.
I do have a reaction.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
If you wanna.
Yeah.
Oh, you tell him on my thing.
Oh,
not
yeah.
turn.
Well,
Both
Oh, yeah.
cheating. Both of them are cheating.
I'll use uncanny dodge
Of course you will.
because I'm uncannily hidden.
There it
So
is.
it's all canon.
8 damage.
Uncannon.
Cannon dodge.
it happened twice, and I was just like,
Yeah, I always forget about uncanny dodge.
That's your bread and butter, bro.
Yeah, but it's just because there's other ones. It's just like, oh, I'll use the ones because the names are fresher. Does that make sense?
no.
Does to me. That makes sense to me.
Somewhere in the ether. it makes sense.
Listeners, tweet at us. Did that make sense?
So that's you, Arky.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round. Could I get you, Lucian, to roll a wisdom save?
Oh, God.
16.
No pluses from me.
As you are bleeding out, this voice that's been hounding you this whole time, just kill them, just dissipates. And you regain control of yourself.
So stumble.
As you're being stabbed to shit.
Wait. It's me. What is going on?
You can either RP this or roll persuasion checks.
Oh no, I'm not believing him yet.
Yeah, I'd be shooting him.
Persuasion it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Roll it, see how high you get.
Dirty 20.
It's pretty fucking convincing. But we'll
Cigarette
leave-
is already going in the mouth.
Yeah.
Knives on the floor.
Yeah. Like, you can at least notice my face is back to normal.
Okay.
I can't see your
Or is
face.
it?
Or is it?
Oh,
Wait, hold
That's the
on.
real face. That's the real twist.
That's the real-
And then it's just full on the head.
Cool. So, going through the rest of the initiative order, Barbarian's up next. She's going to push in.
Your shit.
5,
Yeah.
10.
Like, I am, as being
Oh,
frightened,
fuck.
just like backing up, just like
She's
petrified.
like up in your
Like,
face
frightened.
now.
Wait.
I will tell her, seeing as I'm there as well. I'll be like, 1 second.
She's just
Hold.
got her axe aloft, and you just see this fucking arm of hers.
Of hers?
She's just like bam, bam.
Look at the DM's arm.
You're not allowed guns at the table.
It's okay, I've got a license. And yeah, she
Okay,
is
try.
holding her action to come down on you with her great axe. On the slightest side,
Forget my action.
and I'm spent. She's holding her action to see if you fucking come at her. If you attack her, she's gonna cleave you in two.
Well, I think I'm not thinking myself. I don't know what's happening. Let me
You got some
try
explaining to do.
to explain. I don't know how to speak.
It's your go. Finn.
I'm a little bit of ways. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Running away.
No, I'm trying to get a shot.
Oh, nice.
But even though I'm a little bit of a, I'm like 30, 40 feet away, I can see that she's like not attacked him.
Yeah. She's you can see she's in position to strike, but she is holding.
I will hold my attack to just unleash more Eldritch Blasts if anybody else attacks him.
If anyone else attacks him. Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you're waiting on them to cue you to also attack him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kind
Stunning.
of knowing, because we heard the voice as well.
You all heard the voice.
Yeah. So I'll just it's still crackling away.
Cool.
So I'm holding my innards inside.
Nice.
Is it over?
Lucian, you are up next. At this point, we're in a weird kind of in-between combat, in-between RP situation. So, what you want to do can be some action thing, or it can be RP. I'll let you decide, but you've got 6 seconds for whatever it is.
There was a voice in my head that took over me. I remember being somewhere else in this room. I have no. I've been dishonest about things in the past, but I swear to you, this is true. You know, hey, it's me, Lucian. You know, I don't want weapons. I want cigarette, croissant, black coffee.
He certainly sounds like he's back to his normal self.
All right,
Let's
it's your go.
all get in the centre of the room, slowly, and we will discuss matters.
Hey, if it make you feel better, you can carry me, like cradle. But this my feet hurt.
All right.
Okay.
I surrender the weapon and.
I'll bring him here, and I'll tell you not to shoot as I'm doing it. Easy, boy. Steady. I can help you in a second. But let's.
I imagine everyone's.
Everyone goes into the middle. We'll say we're out of combat for the time being.
Who's your friend? Why do you look so bad?
You stabbed him.
There's no me. Come on.
Take 20 hit points, lay on hands.
Hey!
No, 19. I'll keep one just in case we need it.
Oh,
How low were you?
I'm on 21.
Ah!
Yeah. I'd always had it when you dropped to half. I was going to get you to do wisdom save. So. Don't worry, I wasn't going to let them kill you. Although they could have just nuked you and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would have absolutely.
I was ready for moonbeams.
Well, when he kept hiding, I was tempted to. But yeah. Where are you?
Scorched earth, motherfucker. Okay, so it's at this moment you kind of the barbarian. She pushes past all of you. She walks back to the table. Her back is to you, and she just lets out this fuck as she just looks across the table at all of her people dead. And then she looks back at you three and goes, "What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck were you doing? I was never
In
trained
fact-
for this."
I've got manacles, and I'm gonna put them on you.
Hey. Could
Let's-
you put cigarette in my mouth at least?
I will grant you that pleasure.
I would just like to
Sacred
say
man.
we did save you, so we're good. We're the three of us are good. Just the three of us.
We have apprehended just in case anything goes wrong again.
At this point, you can kind of see like she's been in a bit of a rage because you know, just barbarian things. And you can see, yeah, her chest, her heart rate is kind of slowing. She's breathing deeper, and she goes, "Everyone in this room right now, this did not happen. You cannot tell anyone outside of here that they are all dead. There will be panic in the streets."
It's okay, I didn't catch anyone's name.
Is this guy for real?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
You realize who they are, right?
So guys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What about the guards? Like, aren't they going to be like? The seven were in there.
I will only bring in the ceremonial guards. They are sworn to secrecy to everyone in this room anyway.
Oh,
so
that's helpful.
I have an idea. I can change my appearance, so I could pretend to be someone and, tell them to go away. And they at least think another one is still alive.
subtitles.
You're in the naughty corner.
Yeah. You don't get any ideas at this point.
I
Just
think
after the last 60 seconds.
after I killed that guy just now, turned his back on all of you. I think that's
I actually can't follow him.
It's a good sign that he's smoking. That bodes well for the situation. Were you not aware that you had conspirators amongst?
Clearly not.
rub it in.
Guess we can't talk.
Oh!
I apologise.
Lucian rolls his eyes at you.
What's the word? I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, these were my colleagues. These were my friends. And I really don't know what to do now.
Did we save someone else, or was she the only survivor?
She was the only survivor. I think the other one that we saved got killed with a
AoE'd.
crossfire.
Yeah. Shit. Damn.
And then we killed the two people.
Yeah, the two baddies. That's
Yeah.
fine.
But we...
Well, the conspirators are dead at
We
least.
stopped the threat.
Wait, where... Lavanor. Where'd he go? The dwarf. The shit-eating dwarf that came with us.
Get the ceremonial guards to fetch him.
He's currently he's been sent back to his abode. I will get him brought here.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you suspect him?
No, don't bring him here. We'll go to him.
As it currently stands, I am the only surviving member of the Council of the Seven.
Congratulations, that's a promotion.
Not one that I really want, but okay.
You could rebrand it The One.
Sounds like a dictatorship. Look, I'm going to send you. You are at my disposal still.
What must we do?
I just need a minute. I just need a minute to clear this up and figure out what I'm doing next. You will be escorted to rooms, very nice rooms, not the cells you were in earlier. Again, that was just protocol.
Yay! As I lift my hand up with a bunch of blood gouts out.
We'll get someone on that as well.
It's better.
Let me call in the guards. She actually just goes to the door and opens it, and it's a bit odd because it's just like this massive, huge door. She's like,
Oh yeah.
she's like, you two in here now. And these two ceremonial guards in full kind of like heavy metal garb look at the end of the table, and they just go, what?
That wasn't us, by the way.
Yes, General Hess. What do you need? I need you to take these three, take them to the nicest rooms we have. Please, they're not under any kind of escort or anything. This is nothing to do with them. But I need you to escort them to their rooms and see them looked after. Get some clerics on these as well. Points at you. I will call for you, please, but don't tell a soul. We need to keep this under wraps. If this goes as deep as it seems, then we cannot have any kind of news getting out.
I'm going to slowly turn to Lucian and say, yes, don't tell anybody a weird dark secret for no reason.
I don't know anyone in this time. I died 70 fucking years ago.
There's some things I need to hear right now. Please go.
Can I suggest maybe guards be placed outside our quarters for our protection?
Absolutely. Yes.
Oh yes, I'm feeling quite unsafe.
For our protection.
She speaks to the two that come in and go, I need 6 more, 2 at each door. Please feel free to talk amongst yourselves, but yes, do not talk outside of these guards and me. I will figure out what I'm doing next. And she just looks back to the table behind her and is just staring at that fucking massacre in that room. You're then escorted up to rooms. Each one has a balcony which looks out over the city of Zragate. It's about midday. Sunlight is beaming down on the city, and as you look out, over this balcony across the bay of Zragate, you can see the city in its full glory. Gorgeous white creamstone wall buildings, terracotta roofs. And this city goes on for about a mile towards the bay of Zragate, and beyond that, on the horizon to the west, is a island. It's a long island that stretches across the entire horizon, but you can see it's separate to the mainland, covered in dense forests and some ruins. And inside your rooms, these kind of dark, kind of marble floored, dark stone walled rooms are double beds, velvet, satin fabrics, very plush.
Velvet.
What is this, velvet? And you have some time to yourselves.
But we're all separate, right? I mean, I've still got my Spectre.
You have separate rooms, but it was made quite clear you're welcome to talk, welcome to regroup for a second.
We should go into one room.
Yeah.
The guards won't, if you were to come out of your rooms, guards don't really get involved, don't stop you. They just, if you were to try and leave the corridor that your rooms are on, they would probably
Like,
have some issue with that.
Yeah.
Let's go in one room then.
I make myself a little coffee and just carry it around looking for the other rooms. Offer the guards maybe a cigarette. Pull out a little tin with some pre-rolls in there.
One of them takes one because they're quite shook about what's currently going on.
Top cotton straight in the mouth.
So yeah, you can find yourself into one of your 3 rooms.
Yep. Whichever one has the nicest view.
Side by side, aren't they? So
Yeah, all very similar
the
views.
middle room. Middle room.
They're all the same view, but just slightly to different angles.
Okay.
One step.
Yeah, so we will converge in a room. I will take a sit down, but just be staring at Lucian, just hand by my hip.
Shall we leave our weapons maybe by the door?
I don't know why not. I think I left them in my room.
I mean, I would, but it's kind of just in me, so I can't really do that.
Oof.
I'll try not to get it out.
If you could. I'll leave mine propped up against the door to the room.
Nice.
Like a sign, it's like a...
Rest.
We're talking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take it then, perhaps we all experienced a similar intrusion.
Oh yeah, I think me and Lucian discussed this before, that we had heard voices in our heads since we've come back.
Yes, it would appear someone is fairly persistent in taking over our mind and bodies. Just before I got, I guess for lack of a better word, possessed, the voice said this was not how it was supposed to go. Before I fell out of, the trance, it was there's constant in my head. I apologize for any harm I may have caused. I was not to myself.
You were not of your own free will.
That is correct.
And yet somehow you've only hurt me.
I don't remember doing it,
No,
but I'm
no.
sure there was a reason behind
Sure.
it. Tactical, of course.
The one that posed the most threat. Okay, that makes sense.
And maybe this person doing possessing isn't great at fighting, so...
It bodes well that they said that wasn't going to plan. It means our current course of action is the true course of action.
Yes, it does make me wonder what the plan is, especially now that there's no council. Everything is going to fall apart.
Well, if us being here was part of the plan and we were where we were supposed to be, then it makes sense that we were supposed to go there and help kill the Seven. So maybe whatever this force is trying to take over. And clearly, as part of this, we need to kill Lovenor.
Hello.
How is it? I'm just saying this. He wasn't with us. Somehow, even though he was supposed to bring us back here, they didn't trust him. And then when everything goes down, he's gone.
We will have to get to the bottom of Lavanor.
Yes, it'd be good to know where he actually is throughout all this.
To quote Arcaximus, trust no one.
On that note, I have something which may be of interest, as I too am not of this time.
Ah. You can tell pretty fucking quiet.
Trust is earned. I think after what has just transpired between the three of us, we are now at a point where I am comfortable to share such information. We are clearly inextricably linked through some evil.
Bound.
Tethered.
Linked.
Connected.
Nice.
Docked.
Well, you know, I think I speak freely when I say I'm the only one from a questionable yet honest background. I don't know what would attract an evil entity to enter your souls.
I know not. It is what we must investigate.
Insight check. To whether or not he does, if he is shady at all.
Go for it.
$16.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Look, you're starting to rub off on Finn, so.
Wise. Also, on that note, not the naughty note. Your trust has been proven to me through your actions in that last fight. You did what must be done twice, and for that you.
Because I tried to kill you.
Indeed.
Well,
against those who had been compromised.
I didn't. Right. Okay. I didn't try to. I mean, I didn't care if I killed you, which is different to trying to kill you. What I'm trying to say is I'm sorry. I just I got a bit of tunnel vision, and I just really wanted to kill her.
They were...
Sorry. Oh.
They were dire threats. Your apology is accepted. You would do well in the Prodigium Venardi.
Finn will remember this.
There is potential within you.
I just kind of look over to my spectre and just kind of give her the Shrek look of.
She's still hanging about.
Yeah, until tomorrow.
Dustin in the corner.
Just like
Having a tea.
just floating there.
Can you send them out the room? Or hide them in the wardrobe?
Yeah. Is there a wardrobe in here?
Yeah, that's the wardrobe. Big oak wardrobe.
Baroness, can you just in there? I think you're giving off some weird vibes. You just gotta float.
Just through the door, yeah?
I love to think that she's just in there for the rest of the time and then gone. Gone, just tucked away.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Some maid comes in.
Keep forgetting about the fucking spirit in the fucking wardrobe. Oh.
So yes, we must find out who or what is sending us these messages.
And also, I do agree with Finn. We probably should find out where Lovenor
Absolutely.
is. And maybe, whack him over.
Not to be trusted.
Help him lose a couple of fingers. Maybe, there's some cuts a little bit too close to his throat. But, he'll talk. They always talk.
Cut things off, cauterize the wound, like reach and rip his soul out, pierce his heart with a blade. Sorry, what?
There's a knock on the door. We'll say about an hour or so has passed while she's
Would
catching
that
up.
be counted as a short rest?
Yes, yeah.
I want to squeeze in one last discussion, if that's alright.
Oh, yeah, go. Yeah.
rolling.
I'll give you your
Sorry.
shot. Get your short rest in, lovers, and then we'll.
Cool. I'll do. We should invent some system if we were to get compromised again in the future, so we know when we are safe and when we are not safe. We can't walk around with manacles on all the times, but we have a mission to do.
Sorry. D&D Beyond's just gone a little bit haywire.
Some code word, perhaps.
Help.
No, that is what something a compromised person would say. We need a secret passphrase. Now we are all clear of mind.
Only light will unveil the darkest of lies.
How about the spectre is out of the cupboard?
I mean, I was going down like we're uncovering hidden truths, but that works.
Oh wait, easy. Any of you speak Thieves' Cant?
So easy. Yeah, I do.
Brilliant.
No, of course I don't. We're not criminals.
I just thought you guys might be quite. I thought you might be quite worldly.
I know several languages. The one of the criminal seedy underbelly is not one of them.
I could teach you.
We have,
But you'd have to charge.
we don't have the time. Something shorter than either of those suggestions, as inventive as they are. Sharp and punchy.
About steal myself.
I mean, he does shout that a lot, though.
But he shall steal yourself. If it's still myself, it's like I have become compromised.
What about come?
Promised.
Yeah. Nobody would say it like that.
I think maybe anything resembling the word of being compromised might give the game away.
Too close to the too close. Why don't we just go with steal?
Okay.
Would rarely come up in conversation.
Isn't he a criminal, though?
Yeah, but its context is everything.
I feel like we should have spent the last hour doing this. This was the tough part.
We got a blackboard up, spitballing ideas.
What?
Until the mystery of Lavanor is solved, perhaps his name as a sign of us working together to kill him.
Lavanor, but with a grimace. So it's like, Lavanor.
Yes.
There
Okay,
you go.
well that
Yeah.
works.
Because if we are compromised and says he, then we'd be saying it in a very
Would be more like,
oh no,
yeah.
yes, excellent.
Okay.
It's settled then.
big fan. Oh, hello! I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's no women in here.
Send the spirit out to get the door.
There is. Spirits have genders too.
You've been summoned to see the general.
Right.
Ah.
Fetch your weapons, Lucian.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, Baroness.
Bring her with it. Okay.
Yeah, just.
Guards at the door like, oh. I've always seen her. You brought her up.
We've got like innocent looking Finn and just like looming over him is this like banshee.
How are you all? Are you all?
Yeah, it's just that.
Oh yeah, no, that's cool.
One of the guards looks you over. Are you looking bloodied, or are you? Have you?
Well, the short rest.
I like to
Yeah,
have a
short rest.
wash
Yeah.
my face.
I've got like dried blood on me now.
Okay.
there's a bit of blood like in my hair.
One of them looks at you and goes, "We're going to be passing through some of the more public areas of the castle, so I'm going to need to just." And he just waves his hand and just prestidigitates you. So you all look clean.
Thank you kindly.
And then looks at the Baroness and goes, I don't think we can bring her.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Baroness,
you can make her light
hide in
disappear.
the cupboard again.
Sorry, I mean, you can come later, but for now, and people
Yes.
recognise, because it still looks like her, right?
Yeah, in just like a very
Yeah.
like decomposed way.
That might have some alarm bells with it.
No, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Follow me. And then you're escorted by 6 guards, ceremonial guards, through some of the marble floored and high columned parts of the castle and out into a courtyard, a square shaped courtyard. Lots of benches, a fountain in the middle, and lots of greenery. These are the gardens of the castle of Zragate. And in the gardens, you see General Hess, who you saw earlier, cleaned herself up as well. She was a bit blooded. Looks a lot calmer, a lot more composed, but she is still kind of pacing the grounds. And she sees you three and beckons you over. And then looks at the guards and says, I need you to man the walls. Watch out for anyone coming in. This is a private discussion. Please don't let anyone come into the gardens, please. She begins to speak to you. You three have done me a great service, and also Zragate, and by association all of Zemmermere today. It could have very well have gone a very different way, and it was very close to going a different way. So, for this, I will take it upon myself to name you Protectors of the Realm. However, at this point in time, we are at a crossroad where many, many bad situations could occur for the entire continent.
I will drop to one knee. What do you want us to do?
First of all, you can
I pull him back up.
you stand up again.
Sorry.
I have spent the last hour or so trying to gather as much intelligence as I can from my various assets in the field. And turns out what you told me about Golden Pass is true.
Of course.
Our assets there have confirmed that the government there is in a kind of in a locked down space. They are not taking any kind of business or economic meetings. They are very much indoors. They're not really doing anything they would usually do. As well as this, the night of Summer's Close, more reports of a large explosion in the mining town of Monintir, which is near to Waisol. It's in the mountain regions. Shortly after that very large explosion, it went very quiet, very quickly. As well as this, various other towns and cities nearby to Waisol, Badon, Golden Pass, Monintir. There's reports of people just abandoning their usual activities. Farmers not going to work, smiths not doing their jobs, and all heading towards Monintir and the mountains. And then most disturbing of all, and I don't know how this managed to slip through our net, but this is what I have heard. Both the Professor Lucaria, and that bitch, Baroness Morkwood, have been sighted visiting the Rotas Isle on multiple occasions, leading up a dig site there, apparently. This is my intelligence from my military assets. In case you didn't know my title, General Hess, I am in charge of the military of Zragate. And that's what I've heard.
How long have they been going to this dig site?
Would appear quite some time. However, it has been under historical. It's not been questioned before because it is a historical site. It is where the old empires used to be based. It's where they're
Several decades, would you say?
Yes. I mean, the dig site is relatively recent. I would say within the last decade, but.
And any recent peculiar behaviour coming from them in the past kind of week or so? Any like movement of resources or changes of guards, anything like that that they've organised recently?
No, the only real thing was they made sure to clear their respective diaries for Summer's Close. They wanted to make sure they were there at all costs. They went there early, before the festival started. And they actually didn't go by very heavy armed escort, which is unusual considering of their stature and what they represent, so it was interesting.
This is just an educated guess, but I think that they have uncovered something on this island and summoned something, and that something was what flew over us at the festival, and they've brought it about, and now it's like infecting people and trying to become into like a station of power. So we probably need to head to that island, I would assume, or these mines, because they both seem linked to what they've been doing. But I think, especially if it's been a while that they've been at that island, it probably makes more sense to start there.
And we are closer.
Yeah.
And think of it this way as well. At this point, we're the only 4 people on this continent that seem to know as much as we do, and have been as close to this as possible. You have the full disposal of my military to get you wherever you need to go as quickly as possible. We have some technology that could help. There is an airship that we have recently commissioned. It flies. Can't say how well, but it does get you fastly around. As well as this, across the continent at the moment, a lot of the cities are very much on edge. I don't intend to play down that message across the entire continent. In fact, my plan is to send a battalion towards Wysol to give the impression that whatever their intent was, of killing me, killing the entire council, was successful, and that war is declared. As a cover.
Is there any kind of like symbol that the Baroness and the Professor that they used for their guard? Because if they were in on it, it would make more sense for us to seem like we're representing them, and we might get questioned less.
With the our entire the Council of the Seven, to remain transparent, all use the same guard.
Oh, okay.
So these men here would look after them just as much as any others.
Okay.
That being said, the site at the Rotas Isle it's very much declared as a historical dig site. It's not a place of concern, so they would sometimes travel 1 or 2 guards or no guards.
Okay, there wouldn't necessarily be an encampment of their men there.
No.
Okay, that makes things easier, I suppose.
It's very much a historical site. It's not a place of concern.
There used to be an order several decades ago called the Prodigium Venardi. Are you aware of their existence?
Yes.
Are they still operating in this city?
Yes, they do exist here in Zragate. Also in Trespol, I believe. Although much, yes, in the last few decades they have. There's been a few missions under their command that didn't go so well.
Indeed.
Quite a lot of collateral damage, and in fact they're almost. They're not banished, because we don't do that here, but they don't have the same station they once did. When did you say you...
Well, they just might be good allies in this cause. They will be one of the last bastions to fall. It might be time to dust them off.
I was going to ask, in the fight earlier you were very... well, you got stuck in. I was quite impressed. You are part of the group then?
Yes, I am. Proudly.
Well, Maybe it is time we reach out to them. They used to be in this city at least, they were based in the Sabre district. They are now in the, unfortunately, due to the change in the perception of them, they're now in the Cloth Ward. So not in the best standing, but they do still exist there. Perhaps reaching out to them could be a line of inquiry or support in this time.
Finna put a little hand on Arcaximish's shoulders. Give him a pat. Times have changed.
I guess while
Think of your
we're
days.
asking about societies still being intact, do you know anything about the myriad or the many?
They are a criminal organization. No?
To the layman, yes.
There's every city, every place needs balance. I think if you purge one thing, it makes another thing worse. I have no problem with this, as long as it doesn't interfere with my and civilization's endeavors. Yes, you could probably seek them out. Where did you say you traveled from? Golden Pass?
Yes.
Yes, you'd have no luck with them there. But
with that, funny enough, was where I went to set up shop for them. Well, consequences of my actions stopped that happening, and I've been, how you say, out of touch for a few years with the remaining members. It would be nice to know if there still is some around, and even nicer to know if the clasp is not around anymore.
I can get my resources to look into it and see if we can find anything for you. We have a very good network of intelligence. So.
Please, I know it's asking a lot, but if you find anyone by the name of Piotr, that would be... I'd be incredibly grateful.
It will be done.
Any allies we can have in this situation would be beneficial, and if they are as talented as Lucian is here, then we shall rally them to the cause.
Speaking of allies, I summoned Lavanor. He should be on his way shortly as well. You mentioned you arrived with him.
We have our suspicions.
Why so?
He disappeared. Wasn't with us in that fight. We shall. He has yet to prove his trust, as these two have.
Okay. Yes, he should be here shortly. In fact, I called for him as soon as you mentioned him.
Finn's just in the Arthur meme.
He is a trusted member of our shadier forces. He's done a lot of things for our government, our republic, many times. Things that aren't necessarily on the books either. I'm sure you understand, to run a continent you have to break a few eggs. And he is one of those people.
Indeed, but if you'll excuse me, 2 of the 7 were compromised. It is not unthinkable to have a concern that Lavanor may himself be, if he was such an influential being. We shall see.
You're right, it's fair. So she goes on and she says, so my plan regarding making it look like they've successfully killed, or at least taken over our government, I intend to send a battalion to Wysol as, retribution for the attack and everything that's happened.
Keeping up the appearances of a civil war, is that correct?
Yes. To give the impression that I can't think why they would do something like the attack on Summer's Close if they didn't want all-out war declared as a distraction or some kind of... So we'll play to this. I also intend to privately, using... I know some magics. I know I don't look like a... No. She starts flexing. I don't look like I,
You look
cat.
jacked.
It's a good diet, a good regime, lots of working out. But I will intend to message some of the heads of state of Trispol, Akador, and Brightport to inform them that this is a cover and that no blood will be shed by troops from Zragate. This is just as a precaution to give us a cover whilst we try and stall whatever this is. Ah, it's here. And
Steady.
and Lavanor shuffles through. He's not got his weapons with him.
Naked.
He's butt naked, just
We're going to interrogate.
scampering through the fields of wheat.
Zuko.
Casino Royale.
And he walks over. He's like, and he does a salute. Oh, I think that's British. That's American. I can't remember. It's a different one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the John Cena one, so I imagine that's American.
John Cena. To General Hess.
What's that one? Marines. What's that?
What's this one? Can't see me.
Where is it?
And then looks to you three and goes, so why am I here? I don't know why I'm doing here.
What
Well-
have you been doing for the last day or
Well,
so?
when I got back, don't know why I've gone northern. When I got back, I was questioned just like you, I imagine. I explained the whole situation that we've been through the last few days. The Baroness actually was like, they had no more questions for me and they sent me off. So
What questions did they ask you?
they asked me, well, they didn't ask me who I am because they knew who I am.
Strike one.
No, they asked me a few questions. They asked me what had gone on over the last 4 days or so. I explained that I found you three on the road leaving Wysol, and that I was there to escort the Baroness and the Professor out, but they'd already gone. I then took you to Golden Pass via Traveller's Rest. We've been through it all together. Why am I explaining
Were
this?
you in the employ of the Baroness and the Professor?
No.
Inside check.
Oh, actually, no. When you say that, you've got what's
Technically.
happened
Technically.
with the Baroness?
Nothing has happened.
Inside check. Roll a deception check.
Someone else say nothing instead of me. Everything's fine. Everything's totally cool, actually.
The general sees this kind of conversation going back and forth. Goes, just answer their questions. Level
She's got a
Fucking kill him so bad.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess I am in their employ. I'm employed to the Republic of Zragate. So, go figure.
And it's just a coincidence that everywhere we've gone, we've been betrayed, and you have led us there. And then when we do get into a fight with some bad people, remaining vague, you just happen to be absent.
What do you mean? I've been with you in Traveller's Rest. We got jumped at Golden Pass together.
Yeah, and you're always fine. And there's always innocent blood spilled.
I got shot. I got kicked.
Yeah.
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 What like?
Have you
Speak plainly.
Someone else talk to him because I'm gonna fucking cook him.
have you ever experienced periods of amnesia or memory loss, or woken up in places and not known how you've got there, and or been propositioned with unusual requests by your current and existing employers?
Well, the amnesia and waking up in places you didn't mean to is normally after a night out, so that does happen.
Excluding the foul self-toxification that...
No, I haven't. And as far as propositions from them, I mean, I looks to the general. I don't know what I'm allowed to say in front of them. But I've done some pretty shady shit for these lot. Let's put it that way.
We are.
So,
Unusual even for shady activities.
no. No, all of it's been in service of the Republic. There's never been anything malicious intended on the Republic of Zragate. Or its allies, may I add, Trespol, Brightport, Akador, in some cases, and Golden Pass.
One more thing.
Fire away.
Where does your, how strong does your loyalty lie with the Republic or with the Seven? If, say, that you had to decide, you had to choose between the Republic and the Seven.
Newsflash, they're dead.
I quickly check if I've cast Zone of Truth. Did I do that? Newsflash, asshole!
Wait.
They're dead. They tried to kill each other.
In this
Right?
hypothetical situation that we are
discussing
now.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to bluff, but
He is
Inside check.
trying some very unusual.
He doesn't know what he's referring
inside
to.
check.
He's had a long day. Have you had your cigarette today?
He takes like the longest drag of the cigarette.
Let me just find the stats.
Wait, are you trying to persuade him?
Deceive him.
What? But you're
says
telling
it?
the
Oh
truth.
yeah.
No, but now you're saying it wasn't true.
Yeah.
So you are deceiving him technically? Because
You're doing a double bluff.
yeah.
Actually, I just want to see his reaction.
So you're running with it.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen him do this before, really. Even when his like two close soldiers got fucking mutilated.
I'm getting ready for.
But he takes a really deep breath. And he kind of looks to his feet and his hands, and he's shaking a little bit. And he looks over to the General Hess and goes, Is what this one's saying true? What? And he starts to well up a little bit at this point. And he goes, is Lady Ironkeep okay?
Where the fuck's that?
Again, I did.
I don't even know who you are.
To which General Hess goes, no, she was the first one to die. To which he kind of just does a U-turn, just walks away from you lot. You hear a light bit of sobbing, just a very light bit of sobbing,
To the 30 bitch.
and then
Lucian, shut the.
It's good to find out anyway. It's all part of the plan.
to
Either we
which
expose him or we make him privy. It doesn't matter one.
Well, you weren't planned.
Very presumptuous.
The period, everyone's a parent. So.
to which General Hess, for your benefit, goes, she was the halfling lady, the first of the seven that.
He's loving a halfling as well.
I thought he was a dwarf.
No, halfling.
Ah.
Anyway, he just has a turns around, walks back at you. My loyalties are to the Republic and to the Seven.
I'll offer him a cigarette.
Aye, I'll take that.
Could you do the thing? Do the thing. The
Oh,
flame.
Sacred Flame, which
I
we
left my
established is canon of flame.
Yeah, it is. It will light.
Never mind the guy that's got fucking presentation over it.
I'm the candle man.
Hold me closer, candle man.
And he then goes, so Lady Ironkeep isn't around. What about the rest of the seven? Is it just...
But at one moment, Lavanor, if you will excuse us, the three of us have to have a brief exchange.
Okay.
I'm sure you could use a few moments to yourself.
Aye.
Are you satisfied with Lavanor's response?
He seems pretty truthful for me, but he might have only had one horse in that race. Maybe he doesn't care about the others. Maybe he knew of upcoming betrayal, but it hurt him to know that someone he knew would get hurt.
I am all about justice and being good and honourable. I think it's just easier if we kill him.
No.
Less risk, a loose end that we don't have to worry about.
That is a dangerous path.
He is a very handy person to keep around. And people that are handy have value.
And that's why we're sticking together, because we all value each other. I don't trust him.
We don't
If you want to keep him alive, the moment he even blinks at me wrong, I'm going to fucking send him to hell.
And that is the right course of action should that occur, but I think for the time being, I am partially satisfied. I do believe that he would have assisted us in the fight had he been there.
I'll just back away from that.
Perhaps we should keep him close for the time being. He has more opportunities to prove himself against our enemies. There will be only so far he can keep up the ruse if we continue this course of action.
Agreed.
His alliances will be tested in the heat of battle.
Fine.
And if he does show signs of betraying us, maybe you could oh no, we didn't. We chose a different one, didn't we?
We chose his name,
It's
in
going
fact.
to get quite difficult.
It's going to get very confusing. But if we agree to bring him in, we should change that we will need to fold him into the secret code. Maybe we should keep Lavanor as the super secret code word and then invent another code word for the four of us.
But we,
Two-factor.
to be fair, we did decide it would be. We did decide it would be Lavanor.
Yes.
So he'd be like, what?
Yeah, but which is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
He won't
So
know.
it still works. It still works.
Yes.
Okay.
But he'll need one that if we're agreeing to bring him in.
I'm a dirty traitor.
Ooh, what a dirty little traitor.
He said it. He said it.
I say we press him for a bit. He's highly emotional right now, so if he's hiding any cards, he's going to show them.
This appears to be your area of expertise. But I would say no physical violence, at least in this location.
But I'm a bit rusty, and I think I might be, being 70 years older is might be a bit softer, but I'll see what I can do without breaking him too much. Lavanor, sorry, we had to have a chat about who left the window open in the room at the manor.
I was about to insight check you, but I'm not going to bother.
About some made up bollocks. We had to
Yeah.
figure out,
He's like, right. So, he's brought back over with General. She looks to you three and goes, well, if you've... two accents.
It's tough.
It's tough, innit? Ooh, baby! Well, it's a bit... There you go. She's back. Like, if you've... let's keep moving in between the two. It's Sabine, hi! Okay, right. If you have finished discussing how you want to prove whether he is with you or not, then... Well, it's she looks up at the sky. It's quite late now. You should probably have some food. Some brunch.
As she says that, can I just quickly... Are we in like a courtyard
Yes.
thing? Can I look around just to make sure that there isn't any like people eavesdropping or like looking down on us or anything like
Look,
that?
the guards recording, right?
Yeah, the guards are watching the space.
So they could have like weird crazy eyes.
You can, yeah, go
I'm
ahead,
just-
roll,
I'm just- I just-
roll a perception.
Look, Finn's gone from like trusting everybody to just fucking not trusting anybody, apart from these two. Yeah. Sick. 9.
All you see, looking around, the sun's up in the sky, it's getting your eyesight a bit, like it's in your line of sight, you're blind a bit. You can see the guards, so you've got guards on the floor that you're on, and then there's guards on the floor above the courtyard as well. But you don't see anyone else other than them.
Nothing shady.
No, and they're not paying super attention to you lot in the middle, the 4 or 5 of you.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely keeping on the surroundings more so.
Okay.
Mm.
Just keeping an eye out.
There's one way that we could probably prove that I'm at least telling the truth. You did that thing when we went to Golden Pass, and he then started blurting out about his death and stuff, which was odd at the time.
Okay.
But then other things have happened since.
He doesn't need it anymore. He just does it.
Oh, he just speaks.
Yeah. We need to do some research because there appears to be some lingering effect that has been undocumented.
If the wind
100 people have side effects.
Side effects very true. Might include.
Please call this number to report side effects. Yeah. But yeah, if you wanted to do that, and that would prove at least that you can trust me. I mean, I really thought you already could eyeballing you, but clearly not.
We have been under some duress. But in which case we don't have gold for the fire, so yeah, I should have done it earlier on, I guess. Zone of truth!
Who wants to be a millionaire?
And then roll.
As Lovenor says that, Finn just say, yeah, well, you probably thought that you could trust the 7, didn't you? Referring to his dead friend. And just makes eyes at him.
This close.
Let's go. Let's do it.
What do we roll? Sorry, love?
Sorry.
Well, he can choose to fail it.
Oh, right, yeah, you choose to fail it.
Okay.
And you would know he's choosing.
I would. Well, I'd know he failed. I didn't know if he chose to not. Charisma saving throw.
For me?
Everybody.
And the general?
15-foot radius. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Get her in it.
28.
We're trying to be. Yeah, alright, you fine.
14.
7.
Oh, you don't actually. Oh, they don't actually make it, so only you pass out of everyone.
But you know, don't you?
I do know.
Ooh, bitch.
And I say, who are we talking to?
Hi.
No, who is the group talking to? Because
Oh. Lovenor.
okay, it's got layers of security. Building the security in.
It works because I don't like him.
I can confirm he is now compelled to tell the truth in any statement he says. Let us finish this interrogation. Are you a bad guy? Are you the BBE? Tell us now.
I wouldn't consider myself a bad guy. I've done some bad things, but in this instance, I've never seen a fucking brain dog before in my life, and I've never seen people react in the way that they have around those things. And I'm not.
Did you ever have suspicions of people within the Council of the Seven that you wish you had acted upon before leading up to the events of Summer's Close?
Jesus.
Oh.
That's the hard thing.
Roll initiative. No. That's the battle music. There we go. Thinking back about it all and everything I've seen and been asked to do on behalf of this republic, I would definitely say that Professor Locaria had some very weird interests around experimentation, things like that. Some of the subjects he asked me to apprehend for him, which he claimed were criminals.
No, proceed.
He asked me to apprehend criminals, and I did that to my best duty. Thinking back about it, they didn't seem to be the sort to do the things they were accused of.
Did you ever find yourself doing due diligence on these people you were meant to capture?
No,
With your
we follow orders.
And to your recollection, you, other than going on a night out, you've not had any blackouts where you don't remember portions of time.
No. I can safely say I don't recall any of that. Or anything like that happening.
Have you heard any voices in your head, again, outside of any personal issues you may be dealing with?
No. Apart from when I get messaged from various higher ups, you know, do this, do that.
But
I'm sure you've experienced that as well, right? It's a spell thing. I can't cast it, but
those tasks are standard and benign and as expected.
Yeah.
I think for the time being.
For someone who hasn't put a cigarette out on any skin, I'm pretty satisfied right now.
Is that something we need to do to prove ourselves
Did
to
the
you?
wind just change direction again? You just have to tell the truth.
No, luckily you cast spells, so we don't need to go for my methods.
Okay. Zone of truth. You set a single toe out of line, and I will make it so that there isn't even a trace left of you.
it's pretty harsh, but fair.
Okay.
Although he's not compelled to tell the truth, I do believe he still is. And in fact has proven to be capable of such things, as we can attest to. So, if you were to continue to offer your assistance in this crusade, then that is your cost of entry.
What, getting smoked if it goes?
If it comes to it.
Aye, yeah. I've faced down quite some enemies in the past. Hopefully it wouldn't be you three, but
I mean, you wouldn't face us down because it wouldn't go that way, but sure.
You can try, little man, but yeah.
5'9" is an average height.
As he's looking up at you. Aye, yeah, it is.
I feel we all have something to fight for.
I also want to take opportunity to apologize to yourself, Lavender, for leading up to this. We are but strangers with each other still, and we have been through quite a lot, and these are scary times, you know. We don't know who to trust. We thought we could trust the Council of the Ram, not so much, so we need to, how you say, do our due diligence to make sure we are trusting the right people when all we are trying to do is survive and find answer.
This is fair. I agree. I didn't realise that once we'd landed, and obviously as I was dismissed, I didn't realise the severity of what had gone down in that chamber.
But to Finn's point, if you do step out of line, I will not hesitate to suck that soul completely out of your body and send it to the river Styx, where it will permeate for eternity, and it will be torture like you have never experienced before. That will last, I don't know, nothing short of a lifetime.
I'm sorry, why do you have that? Just was.
Actually, where did you get that?
The general, by the way, after you finish that, it goes.
Dangerous times, General.
Oh, you know, you come across certain things.
In your line of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. But aye, it seems like the price to pay. So what is the sit rep then? What's happened exactly?
Well,
Maybe General Hess might be the best person to...
Currently,
Maybe you two should have a long talk with each other.
yeah, no, it won't take long. Trust me. Currently, all of the 7 are, apart from me, are dead. But she goes, really? Jesus. Don't know who that guy is. So you're it? She says, yeah. Alright, okay. Well, we better get to finding these bastards and protecting whatever's left.
indeed.
Yeah, we should. What?
This sounded strange.
Yeah, expected a bar.
Yeah.
Who are we talking to?
Speaking to everybody.
Everybody. That's not the guy.
Right, well, what is the plan then? What are we doing?
Rotosile?
Didn't want him to know ahead of time, just in case. Yeah, we'll head there.
You should have told me.
Oh no!
No. He's so
Yeah, I'm here.
Good. Just checking it still.
Yeah, I guess we just head there tomorrow and do some investigating to see if they did summon something. I guess.
Cool.
Sounds like a good idea.
Right, okay. Well, I guess I'll stay in the castle with you
Yes.
to avoid any further suspicion, if that's
Yes.
what you have of me.
We will all
Yes.
remain together.
And I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty hungry.
He's telling the truth.
Yes, I could go for I could go for croissant.
You could always go for a croissant, Lucian.
Or I could for a good. You have triple espresso of ice here?
Yeah, they do a flat Zragate. That was. I'm sorry. We'll cut that from the tape.
No.
It's in canon.
Yeah, you can get a Zemmermere or a flat Zragate,
Oh,
as well as other espressos.
but that sounds heavenly to me.
To which the general, she says to you, it seems like you have a plan of some sort. Can any of you use this spell? I can.
I'm afraid magic is not one of my many qualities.
Unfortunately not.
I will message you then, and you can respond in kind.
Perhaps there was some way of having a mechanical means to send a message to each other over a large distance.
Something mobile.
In the form of some stones.
I'm sure we have these. Yes, I am sure we have these now, armories. Yes, I will endeavor to get some to you, so that we may commune.
We need all the power of the Republic.
You have this at your disposal. I will. Do you wish to take the airship to Rotas?
Yeah.
Yes, as long as in the current position that we are in, it doesn't draw too much ire.
I have a.
I mean, they're sending like an army to another city, so that's probably.
There is cover, and this thing can fly very high, and there are methods of you. There are ways that we can get you to and fro discreetly. Yes, and ways that Navanor has practiced in the past, using said airship.
I bet.
I must warn you, it is very much a temperamental machine. It's not quite perfect, so hopefully you won't fall out of the sky in it, but it will certainly get you around discreetly.
It wouldn't be the first time I've fallen down, died, and come back. It's a saying where I come from.
All right. Well, please, the guards will take you through to the hall. Not the same hall, that's still a bloodbath in there. Another hall, and there is food that will be prepared for you. You have the castle grounds from this evening. In the morning, you will fly. And do not leave the castle, please.
Can we have, say, visitors come to the castle?
From this moment onwards, I cannot risk this information getting out about the Seven. I need to keep this under wraps for now.
Every new interaction is a point of failure.
I am sorry. You have expressed to me how you have been away from your time, and you probably have people that you wish to commune with, but
I was thinking more of, Night business.
Sex?
Still no, but admirable.
Any on-site?
We're like, we've just been like knighted.
Well, it's time to celebrate, no?
It's not the first time I've been asked this question, but no. Maybe after, at the expense of the Republic, you can do those things.
I'm not really in the mood now, but at the expense of Republic, maybe it's what I'm owed.
Is he hard right now?
I have a more serious request.
Please.
Do you perchance have any potions of healing or perhaps a diamond?
Nah, don't do that.
What? You son of a bitch!
Oh, it's very low-class to beg like that.
I mean,
yes.
you've just had like 5 lords die, so they might have, shit they don't need anymore.
Yep, we've. I'm sure we will be able to get you whatever you need for tomorrow morning.
Yes, that's quite.
I will
Good.
get my people looking into this. I will get the ship master ready for the morning. Yes, this should be.
And we are not allowed
Thank you, and I'll bow.
I appreciate it, but we don't do that around here.
Oh God, no.
How
What have I done?
embarrassing.
People bow to us now. Then
You bow to me now.
Technically, still no, but I like where you're going with it.
What if we requested?
What to want to bow to?
Yes.
I mean, I'm an elected official, so it's not really like that here.
Yeah.
Where are you all from originally?
Maybe I get cape. I travel from all over.
Nice and vague. Okay.
I'm from Weissel.
You're from a very small town.
I mean, it just said Traveller's Rest.
Oh, wait.
somewhere else.
I know where you travelled from, but where were you born?
I was born in. It just says Weissel. I know, but I'm
Oh, right. Okay.
deliberately being. I don't want to
know,
say
yeah.
just in case.
Didn't you hold on? Didn't you say earlier that your father was Voragel from Templeford? Is that where you're from?
Yeah, that's where he was born. Not me, though.
I'm really confused right now, and
You're being rather peculiar.
I think maybe some honesty.
Doesn't mean you can just lie to us. The opposite, in fact.
Well, regardless of where you're from,
Where are you from?
I was born here in Zragate.
Oh, okay. It's fine for you to just say a place.
He has to not lie, actually.
Neither do I.
I've already told them. That ship has sailed, young one. Do not sacrifice
I feel
the
like we should,
goodwill you have garnered over the last
I feel like
6
we
hours.
should just break.
Right, well, please go and have some food, rest.
And we're not allowed to leave the castle. Pity.
Why so?
We could contact our allies, or at least former allies, to the Myriad and the Prodigium. But we perhaps can leave messages for them.
I will set my assets to communicate with them and rally them if they are rallyable. I'm a military woman. I'm not the most.
Yeah, it's kind of what military people do, I guess. You rally.
Yep. Tell them to be wary, bunker down, and to be ready should they need to be.
Probably could tell them to still themselves.
And with that, you're escorted by armed guards into a dining hall, long banquet table, and a fucking spread is put on for you. It is stunning. All sorts of meats and cheeses and breads and ales, meads, whiskies, anything that you could want. And at this point, as you're sat down and there's food being taken out, you get the impression you could ask for whatever the fuck you want and it would be brought to you.
And Lovenor's still with us, yeah? He's
Lovenor is,
one of the gang.
He's one of the gang.
Good. Good.
Right, look. He kind of starts talking at you. I don't know why you don't like me right now. I am really sorry if I've upset or offended you, but I promise you, I'm in this with you now. And after what they've done to the Republic I love, I won't rest. I'll be dead before I rest to bring these people to justice. So
Yeah, you probably would be.
holds up a flagon of ale. Hey, cheers.
I just rotate
Oh no!
on the bench.
Fucking kids. He just drinks the whole fucking thing down.
Finn, our safety net is based on trust. We have to...
And I don't trust him.
Well, you will have to earn it in the heat of battle again.
Exactly.
You know what? I'll do that. I'll do just that.
I earned it by almost killing you.
Indeed.
He will earn it by letting me almost kill him.
He's gonna taste the blood.
Little tiny roast pheasant.
Oh no, wait. Can that be your group's like secret
Little
word?
tiny roast pheasant.
Little tiny roast
In
pheasant.
the heat of battle.
Little tiny roast pheasant.
Oh
He's
my
gone.
gosh.
He's gone.
He's gone.
So wait, you're looking for a is it a
that's
pousson?
Yeah, little poisson.
Little pousson.
Yeah.
Man, the editing on this is going to be great.
Yeah, so as you're looking across the spread, there is, there's loads of meats and cheeses. There's some chickens, there's some deer, there's some venison, there's some all that. If you want to ask for a pousson,
Yeah.
you can ask.
Is it a special request?
It's a special request.
I'll ask for a poisson. Just to be difficult.
If you give it, I don't know, 30 minutes,
Okay.
something like that,
I'll help myself to like a roll or two.
a pousson arrives on a little plate.
How little are we talking?
It's like,
I want your littlest poisson.
The smallest one.
Yeah.
does it get brought out and you go, no, smaller,
It's
and
too
you
big.
wait, and
Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah.
That's disgustingly big.
get this out of my face, slaps out there.
Insultingly large.
And then that's what I eat. And like maybe some red wine, white wine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel like, even though they're trying to minimise your contact with anyone else at this point, there are maids
It's like a
and
wide berth around us.
waiters are coming in and out. Their contact with you when they come in is very monitored by the guards, but you can make requests. And
Did you hear that some of the dead?
they're all dead. And you're just being treated like heroes at this point. Like, whatever you want, they will
Because
try.
we've got station now, haven't we?
You have station, yes, yeah. Even though it's hushed station, and the reasons for it are
It's like-
hushed tones.
Those guys mean something, but we don't know why, but we're just doing our job, so who cares?
Yeah, they're not questioning you.
Yeah.
So you have some time to eat, reset, recharge. I don't know if you want to take another short rest, or if you just want to roll with it at this point. But
Anything back, so.
Lovenor leaves briefly the room, comes back, and says to you, right,
Whoa, you left the room brief. You left the room
he's
brief.
with guards.
Oh, okay.
He's not on his own, don't worry. He's being escorted.
Cool.
He comes back. I've just spoken to the general, and she says that before dawn tomorrow we'll take the airship. We'll head out of Zragate over to Rotas. And then we have this really fun thing we do where we drop in from a height. Yeah, it's really good fun. We'll have another person with us at that point, but they would have been briefed, and they will be they'll be up to speed with what is needed on this mission.
Whoa. Steady on. Pump the brakes. Who and why? How do we know they're to be trusted?
What's their background?
Yeah. Zone of truth! I can't.
Ah, he's tapped.
I'm tapped.
Well, they'll be joining us tomorrow morning. So I don't know if that helps with your zone of truth prediction. But they're one of the intelligence assets that have actually got quite a lot of the information that now we've all pieced together to try and make a clear picture of what's going on. But yeah.
We're going to have to think of a third password.
The layers
just
get
that
deeper.
You just
What?
What's it?
He's got his own.
Oh, the peasant one.
love and all.
Ah, Finn, stop being weird again.
So yeah, we will have another party joining us, but I at this point I totally understand why we're being so specific about who we're letting in and how we're letting them into this. So we can take your time before we take off, but they're the ones we need to go with us.
Okay. Well,
No, it's okay. It feels like there's a ticking clock to all of this, so it's probably best that when we wake up we don't really try and do anything extra and we just go straight to the ship and go straight to our objective.
well, hopefully after we wake up we have beverages first.
There'd be drinks on the ship. Sorry, I keep dipping into fucking Arc accents.
Excellent. Mini Arc Maximus.
I should call him Zemmermere.
Why don't you just ask for like a flask of coffee?
I don't know how to
Put all the food in your bag now as well.
Oh yeah.
For like a criminal, you're awfully like pretentious.
I just, I got the taste of high life now.
How?
He's been spoiled.
We've had like one pheasant.
But did you see how small it was?
It was pretty small. It was maybe about the same size as my palm.
Impressive, right?
Impressive, because it's a bird.
Wow. Negative inspiration.
Hey, look, you don't need a bard.
Got you.
We should sleep in the same room. Or maybe not. Maybe that's
I know earlier I was saying I wanted company, but this isn't what I had in mind.
Yeah, I'd rather sleep separately, if I'm honest. But you've got alarm.
I'll get us up in the morning.
Yep. I've got the Baroness until about midnight.
Okay. And then we'll have guards. Okay.
You can look after yourself.
Yeah, I'm used to sleeping in middle of danger. Maybe I change face, just to stay safe.
Who's this stranger?
On that note,
Oh?
as I alluded to earlier on, of how we are similarly afflicted with being out of our own times, as it were. You died.
Wait, no, didn't he make himself look like a GIF earlier?
Yeah.
That was when I was possessed.
Yeah, when he was possessed, he was kind of shit. It was all changing up, wasn't it?
And that's not a cause for concern.
Looks like me.
I know, but it's just not very... Like, why that? Sorry.
He was not of his own mind.
Yeah, but then, like, why would they... If he's not of his own mind, why did they make him, like, pick up that form?
Bit random.
No face change?
Roll of a dice.
Looking at you, DM, I don't fuck you.
Nathan's paranoia has transcended the game.
What? Oh no, the guns are out.
Nathan's left the group chat. Weird.
Don't you mean gift chat?
Alright, okay.
Oh.
Roll it? Intelligence check?
I'll roll it.
Listen,
Yeah.
this may not surprise you, but I am changeling. This is not how I was born looking.
I know, but just of all the faces to be, it just seems weird that it was GIF.
Why?
Yes, do you not like GIF? I think GIF very good.
I mean, just I don't see many GIF where I'm from, and you said that you've been like fighting these weird creatures. If you were possessed, I didn't know if that was like maybe it is a GIF.
Maybe it was to cause you paranoia, as it has been in all of our minds, and you seem like you may be easiest to break.
Easiest to break. You got mind controlled. We didn't.
Yes, but this spirit probably know that if you got my control, I'd kill you just like that. So.
Every time he's cast Zone of Truth, you failed. You're the one with the weak mind here.
He's failed when I haven't cast it.
I'm just truthful, so, you know.
Again, a weird trait for a criminal.
You don't know if I'm being deceiving. You have no way of knowing if I tell you the truth. Because Zone of Truth could be acted by us if we're both GIF.
Don't
No, I don't.
don't say that. We just come together as a group.
No, it's fine. I trust that he's an idiot.
It's a good place to start. It's where I started with you guys.
Okay, so we're all going to our own rooms.
Yes,
We're going to wake up tomorrow
early.
We should get our
Early.
supplies.
How's early?
6.
You'll be woken up by the guards. So don't worry about. Just go to sleep. Enjoy yourselves. Have a nice night. You won't
But I
be
know he
woken up.
likes his shut eye, you know, so...
How much time do you need to get ready in the morning? I'm like, get up and go.
I
Kind
could roll out of bed, but, you know...
I've got prestidigitation. I can just...
So you don't need long.
Bang.
You have a
I'll
little
need
bit of
help with my armour.
Well, I guess that's what God
No, you whinged at me last time I did that.
Practice makes perfect.
I
Right.
managed my breastplate fine. Do your own.
That piece of paper you call a breastplate.
Oh,
Clang,
shit.
clang, clang.
We'll call it 30 minutes then.
Fine.
30 minute.
I am more
Call in
used
the
to
morning.
undoing buckles than doing up buckles.
We've had quite enough about your endeavours. Or desired endeavours.
Excuse me if my activities embarrass you.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of time to indulge yourselves at the climax of this mission.
Long drag this.
That's like good shit.
Lucian, kind of off to the side a little bit. If you want, I could, it's not that late. I could send the Baroness over.
It was. I did wonder what your deal was with that, but if you and the Baroness.
I have no ties to her.
I just don't know how it would work. It's so quite new to me.
I think there would just be a lot of ectoplasm.
Me or her?
It's up to you to find out.
I don't prestidigitate. Could you come round after? Clean
I'm
up?
gonna clean.
Boy!
Just like cover your eyes. I'll send her over, and whatever happens, happens.
No, I like my partners to be a bit more, how you say, fleshy.
But still light.
Excuse.
Nothing.
What?
Okay, I just just wanted to. I thought I'd extend an olive branch.
Oh, you don't get me wrong. I was curious as to how that such a thing would work, but I don't
Were
think
you?
I've ever seen Ghost before. So
Oh, it's just classic undead, really.
I only really interact with things I can stab. So in case
That
I
still
need
works. Still works.
Yep.
Tracks.
Yeah.
Tracks
To.
that.
Still no.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. We're going to bed then.
Regarding
Yeah.
the Rotus Isle,
Oh.
before your paranoia took a hold of you once more, Finn,
Paranoia.
about the shape-shifting GIF. You
Just clues that we could be ignoring.
Lucian, do you recall when we were in Trolden Pass? You revealed to us about that was the site of your demise.
That is correct.
Rotus Isle would be my equivalent.
I see.
I have a vested interest.
I don't know what you mean by, hey Siri, I have a best of interest. To web search for it.
Lavanor, we're trying to have a conversation.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, done.
That's it.
Well, was that
No.
voice in head again? But
You had the voice in your head.
yes,
Oh, God.
I
Roll for initiative.
It's happening again. Well, just as a full transparency, so I wish to do some of my own investigations, but I suspect it's all linked.
as I was honest enough to tell you of my downfall, would you regale us with how you met your end?
Well, I was on a mission for the Prodigium, as you would expect,
Well, nothing less.
and it took me to that isle, investigating some rumours, as they often were, of some practitioners of some abhorrent and potentially illegal magic. And during the investigation I was set upon, not too dissimilar from yourself, taken advantage of in a period of vulnerability and murdered. And I thought that would be the end of it, and yet here we are. And as such, if the perpetrator is still theirs, I too wish to seek vengeance, and to complete my original mission, to bring the Prodigium Venardi back to their greatness.
How long ago?
Approximately 40 years. That is all I will say on the matter.
Well, thank you for answering my question, and I didn't even have to cut off your toe, so that's a plus for you.
We are very far past that now, Lucian.
So you died, and
I
you
died.
died.
Yeah,
Wow.
twice.
We are bound.
Yeah. That's gotta mean something, right? I mean, it might not, it might be coincidence, but...
I mean, it could be the thing that links us together, which is why we're hearing the voice. Maybe that's... I would say maybe that's the reason that it's talking to us, because it had some part in our death, but that wouldn't explain mine. So, I don't know. But, interesting. Sorry, am I sounding paranoid?
Oh no, this is the correct amount of paranoia.
At that point, should I be paranoid about you three?
Have you died?
No, I've never died.
So
Good plus.
maybe we should be paranoid about you.
I wouldn't recommend dying.
No.
Time
Not
displacement,
that
not fun.
Now, it's not that outlandish of an idea, Lavanor. Hear me out.
Are we killing him?
We have the resources
I'll take a
now.
butter knife.
Thanks. Not eat dinner time. People are eating. We have the
You'll ruin the
resources.
poussin!
It takes the knife back and
Yeah.
just butters the poussin.
It'll get lost in the viscera because it's so small. We have the resources, thanks to the captain, the chief, to bring Lavanor back to life, should my hypothesis fail. But whatever entity saw value in our group to bring us, well, individually at least, to bring us back to life, they might wish to control more people. But then the more I talk about this out loud, the more I realise it might be a stupid idea.
It's probably just a waste of resources, honestly.
Ah, we have unlimited resources now. We are the champions of the Republic.
Yeah, but we need to leave early. They still probably wouldn't have enough time to get another diamond.
Alright, alright. It's
No.
not off the table.
Look, I want to kill him as much as the next person.
I'm sat right here!
I know, and I'm being honest.
That's why it's part of the honesty is our
Fair.
policy now.
Alright, well, yeah.
But if if there were more things that were tying us together, because like hundreds of thousands of people probably die every day.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
It's just an unnecessary risk.
I haven't got it in me anyway before we go to bed, so I'm a few hussars short of a flock.
Hate when that happens.
But yes,
All been there.
we are ready now. I feel.
Yep.
Yes, I'm quite full of now.
Right. Well, yeah. Let's get an early night then, shall we? Grabs a bottle of wine on his way out.
Oh.
Guys will take us to our rooms then, and you're all taken up to your various rooms, same ones you were in before. There is another room on that row, a fourth room, where Levanor will make his bed for the night.
Whose room were we in before?
Middle room, so whoever picked middle room.
I don't think we
I
decided.
don't think you
but
picked specifically which rooms.
1, mine, 2, size, Lucian's, 3, Alcaximus's, 4, thingies. Lovenor's. It was Lovenor's.
You were in
Cool.
you were in Lovenor's room before.
We all met
according
in
to
the
the
empty room.
Yeah.
like common, like neutral territory.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice. So yeah, you all go to your respective rooms.
We just left it a mess.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that?
Going into some-
He just goes out. You just hear him in the corridor. Did somebody not make up this room before I got here? Fucking rude.
From 3 p.m.
Yeah. So yeah, you from your balconies you watch late afternoon turn into sunset, turn into evening. The city of Zragate lights up. All the lights from the windows, the sound of general hustle and bustle dies down, and yeah, it's a beautiful starry evenings, clear skies, and do you do your preparations before bed? You do, and you guys do any other bits and bobs before you nod off?
Just do some stretching. Stay limber.
Yeah.
I have 2 things that I would like to do.
no, he's gonna
really
kill him.
bloody
First of
go.
all, I will put an ear to the door to my room, and then I will say telepathically to the Baroness that we left in the cupboard of the room that we were in.
Yeah.
Let's get Lavender.
Touch him. And just see if I can hear any commotion as she glides out and tries to just touch him.
So as you command your spirit to do that, you hear, fuck, what the fuck is that? Fuck's sake, what the? And he's like, you can't see it, but you
Yeah.
just hear, yeah, a lot of noise, a lot of screaming.
Okay. If I start to hear like rushing, I will. Can I drop this early just to double check?
You hear him head to the door of the room, like he's getting out of that fucking room.
Poor guy.
Like, oh, for fuck's sake, this fucking. Oh.
Do you reckon, do you reckon he recognises her as the Baroness as well?
If she looks like.
She looks like the Baroness?
Yeah.
It was your fault.
I'm just going to sink into the floor.
Oh. You hear him in the corridor just talking to the guard like, I want a different fucking room. I'm not going back in there. You go in there, you clear it out, you tell me it's nice and clean, and I'll go in there. When the guard goes in, well, I can't see anything. It looks, I mean, yeah, I got. Well, I want a different room anyway. And he gets walked down the corridor. You don't see it, you hear him being walked down the corridor.
Worth it. And then finally, I will sit down and just speak to Levistus and just say, okay, I can normally talk to you.
Yes.
It's pretty straightforward.
Right.
So I just need you to like squeeze over a little bit, and I'm gonna try really hard to focus on the voice that has been talking to us, and I'm just going to try and just like, what is our purpose?
Well, I mean, I do have a bit of a problem with that.
What do you mean?
Well, we work together. Why are you talking to another voice?
Because that one's trying to like do shit to me. At least you like do good shit to me.
It's one way of looking at it.
Just like, I don't know, like just blow. Like you're like a gentle calming wind, and I'll focus on them. Just so I know that you're here, but it's like tranquil.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you come?
Did it?
No.
Roll a cup. No, I think.
Come check.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, I'll focus
Okay.
into the void, and yeah, what is our purpose?
Do you have any kind of magic that can assist this? Any kind of spell? Anything to just give me a little something extra, Dundon? A little something extra. Don't worry if you can't, but just seeing what you got.
I mean, other than summoning a giant demonic ape.
Probably would recommend it.
No, I can. I'll light a candle and sit in front of it.
There it is.
And just kind of like meditate and try and communicate.
Okay, roll for me
Mm-hmm.
a.
What, a snare check?
I don't even know. Like Arcana, maybe.
Sure. I'm not expecting anything from this, but I'm just like,
Okay.
we're trying to figure out a load of stuff. This thing keeps talking to us. Why not try and talk to it? That's an 11.
11. Okay. So you set your focus. You've got this candle going. It is quite tranquil. It's calming.
Would this be classed as a check made to reveal information about a creature?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a creature. we
The
need to
exact
make it a
same roll,
creature.
5 both times. Fuck.
The Vista sets to work, billowing in your
A
ear.
bit quieter.
Sound of crashing waves.
That's better.
He's not very good at it,
It's fine. It's fine.
so it becomes more of a distraction, and you don't hear anything back.
Cock ass balls.
Not what you're looking for then.
No, I just want to know what's going on, but it's fine.
Right, well, better get an early night then.
Yeah. Is it bad to want to kill people?
No, it's good.
I feel like you're kind of biased though.
Yeah.
Honesty.
Yep.
I love that.
I'm not gonna shit with you. Of course it's good. Of course I want you to do it. Look where it's got you. Look at where you are right now. You're in the seat of power.
Yeah,
And-
that does track.
And you killed things and people to do it, so, you know.
Yeah, pulled a soul right out of her body.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, well, we tried. Yeah, good chat.
I'd say I'm proud of you, but let's see how you get on.
Yeah, I could still die.
Try not to. Please.
Finger guns.
Hey! This guy!
I'll go to sleep.
Go.
God fucking damn it, advantage and +6. Ass and balls.
It's not good. It's not good. With that, unless there's anything else from anyone, you all take to rest and you let the darkness of night slip you into your dreams.
You got a long rest, baby.
Before you do that, however, as you fade into the black of your dreams and you calmly are washed over into an ocean of sleep, you seem to wake in a chamber, not the one you went to bed in, and you are sat in a throne, each one of you.
Alone? Each of us alone?
And you can look to your left and right, and you are sat with each other in this room. And you're sat on these thrones, these chairs. It's very lowly lit. Can't really see anything. Lots of shadows, lots of dark. Almost like your dream space is mixing with this place you're in. As you hear that same voice in the room. You don't see a figure anywhere. You three have done nothing but disrespect me since I brought you back. Can't speak.
Okay.
Mouths don't exist. You have no mouths. You have no mouths.
Scream.
As well as this, if you try to move, your hands are bound to these thrones. You have attacked my followers, and you haven't done the one thing you were meant to do. Closest was the changeling boy. He almost did the job, and you two failed. Why didn't you do the job? And your mouths come to you. You may speak.
Because we're not no punk bitches.
Silence! Mouth disappears.
I ain't talking. Like Maximus don't talk. I ain't scared.
You have nothing to say on the letter. Can you give me a wisdom save, please?
Easy. Hmm. 14.
You feel like your vocal cords are being coaxed, almost. You feel like you are being forced to talk, almost against your own will. Anything that's in your head.
Irony of Zone of Truth. It's not lost on Maximus.
Why didn't you finish the job?
My mind is a fortress, and my jobs are my own to choose as I see fit.
That's what you may very well think. And your mouth disappears. And you may be more useful. Perhaps I can get to you again. Perhaps you'll do my bidding.
No. Maybe.
Kill him.
Maybe not.
I brought you back to this place to help it make it my new home. Lots of minds to devour. And yet, you have betrayed me. I'm warning you, next time I ask you to perform a task, you will do as I command. And then you fade back into the plan. You can either wake up from that dream nightmare sequence, you can stay asleep. I imagine you probably will wake up. And you're back in your beds, back where you were hours before.
I'll get out of bed, light a cigarette, open the balcony door just to get fresh air on my face, just to calm myself down. Just stand on the balcony and look out for a bit.
Nice. You kiddies doing anything?
Just wake up annoyed, like, what does he want?
Nice.
No,
Nothing.
no.
Nothing.
I sleep like a plank of wood. Just straight down. My eyes open. Back to bed.
Just planking in my mind on like a chest of drawers. It's the most optimal position.
So, as you finish the night on the balcony, you go back to sleep, I imagine, as you continue plank sleeping.
Keep the core.
Yeah. As you let the frustration pass over and you go back to sleep. Hours pass, you long rest, you're welcome.
Level up.
Nope, not a fucking chance. And you have all three of you at the same time knock on your door. You can awake, you'll see that it's still dark out, but it is the guards who to take you to the airship. We're preparing to leave. Ready yourselves. We'll be leaving shortly. They wait in the corridor for you as you emerge out.
Yeah, presentation.
As you're being walked to the platform.
As we leave and go in the hallway, I'll just shoot these two a knowing, like.
Give them a nod. And then I do a little lips are sealed, like a little wink, you know.
He's also brought out into the corridor as well, where you're all waiting.
When he comes out, tiny roasted pheasant.
Tiny roasted
Pheasant. Tiny fisted pheasant, that's it, yeah.
Tiny roasted pheasant.
You suggested it!
Yeah.
Yes, that is coffee.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And the guards lead you a different route. You're actually going, instead of going down towards where the gardens were or where the main chambers were, the feasting chambers, you're now going up into the castle, going up a series of flights of stairs, spiral staircases, till you reach towards the top of the tower. On the route, the guard, one of the lead guards, the ceremonial guard, says to you, everything that you've requested is already on board. Various potions, diamond,
my
I believe
God.
you requested. Yeah, it's all been handled, all on board the ship, and you'll meet with our contact up there when you head up. And as you come out of there's a hatch at the top of this tower that gets opened from a ladder. And as you come up onto the top of this tower, you get the best vantage point of all of Zragate. At this point, with the sun beginning to rise in the east, light is starting to hit across, and as the light is coming across, you see backlit and therefore kind of shadowed this impressive skyship, which is just there, docked, kind of waiting, hovering for you to board it. And you also see a silhouetted figure on board the ship about to greet you on. And that's what we'll pick up next session.
Hey, AOE.
Another person not to be trusted.
That's a bingo! So yeah, another session done. Bit of combat at the beginning, heavy RP maybe, little mix up, yeah.
Oh yeah. Loved it.
Hopefully easing some of your paranoias.
Nope.
Maybe not. Nope. Oh, alright then.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse, get there. I got there!
I'm happy with level 1. I'm happy with the 4 of us now.
Yeah.
But now number 5 is they're
Ooh,
gonna be.
It's gonna be questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Dungeons, Dice and Dudes. I hope you enjoyed it. Do keep an eye out on all our socials, Dungeons_Dudes, Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, for everything we've got going on. Some hot photos of hot boys. Do also check out Thinking Critically on all the various platforms there for some different podcasts and things to actual play, some awesome fun. Hopefully we'll record soon. We're gonna get it in. Let's do it, baby.
Before the end of the year.
Right,
That's
that is
our
the
promise.
goal.
That's our line in the sand.
That is our cashback guarantee. And don't forget as well to use the Briggsy at checkout for some discounts on some lovely game tea goodies as you purchase and stuff.
Yeah, boy.
Well, that's it from us, so thank you guys, enjoy yourselves, and you'll hear us again soon.
Bye.